still. Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's step and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is time for the final of our 3 streams, the finale for today's triple header. We've got a game between the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Commanders today. It is gonna be a good one. Hi, I love the vid, says Waffles. What's up, Waffles? Thanks for checking in, my friend. So, here we are. After all day, we are now here. Now, I did take a quick look, guys, at the NFL's website to break down the playoff pictures for you guys, and things have officially changed right now, the way things are sitting. Let's take a quick look at that. You will notice that the Atlanta Falcons are no longer in this spot. It is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers who are in right here. What is up, Keem Evans? What is up, homie? Here we go. Thank you, Disc Golf. All right, go Commanders, says the Big D Outdoors. What's up, Big D? Good to have you in here. I might live outside Atlanta, but I know some of the people associated with this team, and I'm not a fan, says Bop It. Thank you, Waffles. I'm glad to hear that I'm your favorite YouTuber, man. Rock on. And I'm an official YouTuber now because we have hit 20,000 subscribers. We were just taking a look at this one right here. Guys, up until today, the Atlanta Falcons have been sitting in this spot as the #1 team in the NFC South. Now, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers got the win today, so they have a record of 9-7, and the Atlanta Falcons have a record of 8-7 until they finish their game today. So the Atlanta Falcons are sitting at number 9 as it sits right now. Should the Atlanta Falcons win this game, they will go back into the playoff picture, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will slide right back down. As long as they have the same record, divisional wins gives the Atlanta Falcons the edge here. But should the Atlanta Falcons lose this game today, they will fall out of the playoff race. So it's that simple, guys. If the Atlanta Falcons lose this game, they are out. Win and get in, lose and go home. It is a big game for the Atlanta Falcons. It is legitimately a playoff game for them. You will also notice that on the bubble, I have removed the Indianapolis Colts, and the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins are lined up over here as the 2 spots in the AFC. I think I actually have a typo here. I think the Dolphins should be at number 9, or number 8, and the Dolphins should be number 9. Anyways, I've just got it broken up right there, just the visual graphics. We'll get back to that here in just a moment. This is the playoff picture still as it sits. Nothing has changed besides the Tampa Bay Buccaneers being number 4 instead of the Atlanta Falcons after the games that we have had today. So, if the Falcons lose this game, they will be out of the playoffs. If the Tampa Bay Buccaneers win to next week, it's basically all said and done. Actually, the Buccaneers don't even have to win next week. A loss this week, I think, would clinch it for Tampa Bay. Huh. Maybe not. Okay, not the point. Let's talk about the next few games, guys, coming up for these 2 teams. I do want to take a look at the Falcons. I'm not quite sure what their schedule holds here. The Atlanta Falcons have to play the Carolina Panthers, and that means that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will end up having to play the New Orleans Saints next week. So if the Falcons win this week, that should clinch them a spot in the playoffs. Anyways, who won last game between the Packers and the Vikings? The Vikings won that game. Okay, guys. Okay. All right. Well, let's talk about these teams. Hey-yo. Let's talk about these 2 teams in detail and in depth, shall we? Let's start by taking a look at the away team. We're going to start by taking a look at this Falcons team as a whole. Now, this Falcons team is coming into this game ranked 15th best team in the NFL. They average about 21.8 points per game, 18th in the NFL in points per game offensively. When it comes to yards per game offensively, they are 9th in the NFL with 360 yards per game. Yards per play, they rank 10th in the NFL at 5.7 yards per play. Third down efficiency for this Atlanta Falcons team, guys, their third down efficiency, I mean, they're right there in the middle at 38% efficiency offensively for this Falcons offense. And when we look at their numbers from the red zone perspective, that's where you can see them struggle. Now, over here, I do have this photo of Kirk Cousins, but it will be Michael Penix Jr. who will be the starting quarterback for this Falcons team. Jason Frost, thanks for checking in, saying I like listening to you call a game. It's like listening to Joe Buck or Harry Carey. Haven't watched TV since 2017. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate that, man. I hope that I can bring back that nostalgia for you, man. Thanks for checking in. All right, guys. Hi, everyone, says Bob S. What is up, Bob? Of course, Robert is here, and CMC is here as well. Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. All right, guys. We were talking about this team in a quick nutshell. Everything about the Atlanta Falcons, whatever we can stuff in right now. So, top 10 when it comes to yards per play and yards per game. In the middle of the pack when it comes to points per game and third down efficiency. And then at the bottom of the table when it comes to red zone efficiency. When we look at the defense over here, points per game. When we look at the Atlanta Falcons and their points per game, they give up 23.3 points per game. That is good for 20th in the NFL. They are giving up more points than they score, and the Atlanta Falcons somehow, some way, have a winning record at 8-7 right now. But on average, they're giving up 23 points per game and not able to keep up with that. They've been losing games. The Washington Commanders come into this one 10-5. The Atlanta Falcons are coming into this game at 8-7. So yards per game, guys, 15th in the NFL. 335 yards per game is what they allow defensively. Defensively, they give up 5.4 yards per play, which is good for 16th in the NFL. On third down efficiency for this defense is giving up a success rate to opposing offenses at a success rate of 44.4%. That is 28th in the NFL. Bad numbers there on third down efficiency. And then inside the red zone, guys, it doesn't get much better. 62% success rate to opposing offenses inside the red zone. This Atlanta Falcons defense has a lot to make up for. Now, they do have some studs like Jesse Bates on that defensive side, but it's more than just one person. Let's take a quick look here at the offense then of the Atlanta Falcons. Deja vu, guys. It's like we've done this before today. It's almost like we've done this before today. All right, guys, let's start by taking a look at the starting lineup for the Atlanta Falcons. So Michael Penix Jr. will be the starting quarterback today for this Atlanta Falcons team. Last week, it was not a great game for Michael Penix Jr. in his very first game. Why they chose to take out, honestly, I know that Kirk Cousins wasn't having the hottest of all seasons, man, but you know what? I would rather have Kirk Cousins than Michael Penix Jr. They played a game against the New York the New York Giants last week. The Atlanta Falcons did win that game against New York. And in that game, Michael Penix Jr. completed 18 of 27 pass attempts for 202 passing yards, a completion percentage for Michael Penix Jr. of 66.7%. He had 0 touchdowns and 1 interception. Not exactly the stats and the numbers that you're looking for out of your starting quarterback. Anyways, they did get the win, so just, I guess, keep that in mind. Michael Penix Jr. going to get the start today. Let's see how well that works out for Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, guys. Bijan Robinson as the running back number 1. What can I tell you about Bijan besides the fact that he has the 5th most carries in the NFL this season, and he has the 5th most rushing yards in the NFL this season, and he is inside the top 12 in rushing touchdowns this season. 259 carries for Bijan Robinson. 1,196 rushing yards this season for Bijan Robinson, and 10 rushing touchdowns for Bijan Robinson. It's been a good year for Bijan, although it hasn't been all butterflies and rainbows for the Atlanta Falcons. Of course, when you're playing from behind, it makes it very difficult to turn around and hand the football off to your running back time and time again. Pass catchers. Let's talk about the wide receivers here. Let's talk about the wide receivers here for this Atlanta Falcons team. We've got Drake London on one side. We know Drake London can be pretty good. We've got Darnell Mooney on the other side. We know Darnell Mooney can be pretty good. And we've got Ray McCloud down here who has been volatile, to say the least. Some days he will pop off for 2 or 3 touchdowns. The other times he will just get a bunch of goose eggs, just fat goose eggs, and nothing there for Ray McCloud. Anyways, it's been a good season for Darnell Mooney as well. Drake London doing okay. He's got 83 receptions on the season. That puts him inside the top 12 at number 12. Still shy of 1,000 receiving yards for Drake London, though. So Drake London, 978 receiving yards, 22 more receiving yards, and they would is that Cam Newton on Special Forces? Oh, man. Ridiculous, Cam Newton. That guy, there's something about Cam Newton that irks me. I don't know if it's the way he dresses or what, but anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it is the final game of Sunday. How are you guys doing today? Shout out to y'all. We are live from San Antonio, Texas, and we're talking about the Atlanta Falcons offense here. Drake London, Darnell Mooney, and Ray McCloud are the players that we're talking about. Darnell Mooney has 5 receiving touchdowns on the season. He's also just a few yards short of breaking 1,000 receiving yards. Maybe this offense can have 2,000-yard receivers in Drake London and Darnell Mooney. Kyle Pitts also on this roster. Kyle Pitts, 41 receptions on the year for your tight end spot. Kyle Pitts, man, talk about a letdown. How many people picked up Kyle Pitts expecting him to be like a top-tier tight end, and he ends up just being like a big dud. Anyways, Kyle Pitts, 3 receiving touchdowns on the year for him. How about our offensive line here for the Atlanta Falcons? Starting on the left side, guys, working our way to the right at left tackle, Jake Matthews. At left guard is going to be Matthew Bergeron. At center, we will have Drew Dalman. At right guard will be Chris Lindstrom. And at right tackle, Caleb McGarry will be the offensive line for this Atlanta Falcons team. All right, guys, let's take a look at the Atlanta Falcons defense today. Atlanta Falcons defense is as follows. We do have a 3-4 formation for the Atlanta Falcons defensively here. And this team, left defensive end, Grady Jarrett. That's a tough one to say. Grady Jarrett. Don't know why that's so difficult for me to say. Grady Jarrett at left defensive end. Nose tackle is going to be David Onyemata. At right defensive end, it will be Zach Harrison. Our 4 linebackers today, Matthew Judon at weak side linebacker, Caden Ellis at left inside linebacker. Right inside linebacker today will be Nate Landman. I've got the wrong person listed in right now. Nate Landman will be the right inside linebacker, and then Arnold Ebikitai lined up as the strong side linebacker. Our 2 corners for today. A.J. Terrell on one side for the left cornerback, and then on the right cornerback, we're going to have Mike Hughes. Our 2 safeties for today, Jesse Bates on one side, and then Justin Simmons on the other. You need to talk to Mario to get that fixed. I never noticed you were offensive. What did I miss? What did I miss there, Robert? What happened? A little confused. What do I need to fix? It looks like I need to fix something. Okay. Well, while we get that sorted out, that is the defense for the Atlanta Falcons. Once again, guys, the Atlanta Falcons in a quick nutshell here. This team, I never sent Rhonda be offensive at all. Did Rhonda get blocked? Look at Rhonda Davis' message. Just came on my phone when I tried to log into this game. Still a little confused. All right, guys. If someone's got an issue, I don't know, I was warned for being offensive. Oh, I'm not worried about that, Rhonda. You're good, dude. You're good, Rhonda. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's switch our attention here then to the home team. The home team today will be the Washington Commanders, guys. We got the Washington Commanders over here, and they are ranked 9th in the NFL. So, this team is ranked 9th in the NFL, and I'm inclined to agree with that. Offense for this team has been pretty solid, guys. Look at these numbers, a nice healthy green over there on the left-hand side of your screen. Offensively, this team, points per game, they put up 28.8 points per game. That is good for 4th most in the NFL. When it comes to yards per game, they put up over 370 yards per game, 373.5 yards per game. That is good for the 5th in the NFL. Yards per play, Ninth in the league, 5.8 yards per play is what they average for this Washington Commanders offense. Of course, third down efficiency and red zone efficiency, both of them inside of the top 7 for this Washington Commanders football team. This Washington Commanders offense has been really, really good under Jayden Daniels and, of course, Dan Quinn, the head coach of this Washington Commanders team. I'm a big fan of what they have been doing. I said at the start of the season, guys, one of my older videos on this channel from 5 months ago, I predicted that the Washington Commanders would make playoffs. I even said they could go as far as potentially winning the NFC East. And they actually are just a couple wins behind the Philadelphia Eagles. So I wasn't too far off on that. Anyways, defensively over here, guys, for the Washington Commanders, there is a different story to be had. Points per game allowed, they give up 23.2 points per game, which is good for 19th in the NFL. Yards per game allowed, they do give up 322 yards per game. Yards per play allowed, 5.4 yards per play. On third down efficiency, this team ranks 16th in the league. They give up third downs, or they give up third down conversions at a success rate of just under 40% here, 38.9%. And red zone efficiency, this Washington Commanders defense has been struggling inside the red zone, but for the most part, their team has been pretty solid. This team, again, coming into today's game with a winning record of 10-5, and a lot of it has to do with their starting quarterback. We are going to have Jayden Daniels listed here as the starting quarterback for the Washington Commanders. We do have the Washington Commanders with Jayden Daniels today. Jayden Daniels, 3,302 passing yards. That is 18th in the NFL. He has 22 passing touchdowns. That is top 12 in the league, ranks at number 11. And just 8 interceptions this season for Jayden Daniels. Last week, Jayden Daniels was able to put up 258 passing yards and 5 passing touchdowns against the Philadelphia Eagles. He did throw 2 interceptions in that game, but it was a solid outing last week for Jayden Daniels. Number one running back next to Jayden Daniels is Brian Robinson. It was a combination of Brian Robinson and Austin Ekeler. Austin Ekeler is out on IR. Brian Robinson will be the main running back today. Of course, Jeremy McNichols will also be filling in a little bit, but I will say Brian Robinson and this running game for the Washington Commanders has been really, really good. Better than most of y'all probably expect. When I bring up those running numbers, y'all might be surprised. Why don't I go ahead and bring those up now? Running back numbers here, guys, take a look at this. This is not made up stats. These are legitimate numbers here. The Atlanta Falcons, rushing yards per game, 12th in the NFL, with 124 is what they average on the ground. Meanwhile, the Washington Commanders, 152. They're 3rd in the NFL. They are literally better than the Atlanta Falcons on the ground in every single category that I got here. I'm going to step out of the way so you guys can see that. Guys, rushing attempts per game. The Commanders run the football a lot more than you probably think. 31 times per game. Meanwhile, the Falcons, just under 29. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but it just kind of goes to show just the mindset of these teams and what kind of offensive style they like to play here. Yards per rushing attempt. The Washington Commanders are averaging almost 5 yards per carry. Meanwhile, a little less here for the Atlanta Falcons. Those fractions of a yard, that half a yard per carry, will add up pretty quickly over the course of 18 games. You do the math there on how many more yards the Commanders will outgain if they pick up 0.6 yards per game or 0.6 yards per attempt. You can do the math. Anyways, what I'm trying to say here is that this offense for the Washington Commanders, although they do have Jayden Daniels and he has been really, really good, this Washington Commanders team is solid, especially on the ground. Let's do a quick quarterback comparison here as well. We didn't get through the offensive lineup for both of these teams, but I did want to talk about Jayden Daniels and Michael Penix Jr. Guys, this is just last week alone. By the way, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to just let you guys look at the last week's stats right now. I'm going to step away from the screen, not because I'm going to step away for anything dumb. I actually just need to change the channel so that we get the right football game on. I will be right back. Hang tight. Okay. All right. It's been a long day. This is stream number 3. That is correct, guys. So, kickoff has not happened yet. We're about 10 minutes away from kickoff. I just wanted you guys to see the graphics here between Jayden Daniels and Michael Penix Jr. on that 1 week comparison here. This is just last week, but look at how stark the differences are. Look at the big contrast here. 81 rushing touchdowns compared to just 3. Total touchdowns here, 5 passing touchdowns for Jayden Daniels last week. Not a single touchdown for Michael Penix Jr. last week for this Atlanta Falcons team. Now, whether or not they were trying to hide Michael Penix Jr. or not, that's a very different story because we don't know what we have in Michael Penix Jr. just yet, but this is going to be a battle of rookie quarterbacks. Yes, Jayden Daniels is a rookie quarterback, guys, and Michael Penix Jr. is also a rookie quarterback. So let's see what happens in this game between these two rookies. Do not forget that. Now, Atlanta Falcons need this win to get back into the playoff picture. The Washington Commanders need this win to clinch in the playoffs. We were just talking about the Washington Commanders. Washington Commanders, we were looking at Brian Robinson Jr. How about we take a look here at the pass catchers for this team? Top receivers, or the starting receivers for this Washington Commanders offense, we will have Terry McLaurin on one side. Scary Terry, guys, what a season for Terry McLaurin. Scary Terry so far this season, 1,029 receiving yards. That's good for 13th in the NFL, and he has 12 receiving touchdowns. That is the second most touchdowns by any wide receiver in the NFL. Terry McLaurin is that guy. So, yeah, man, when I tell you that the Commanders have been pretty solid, I'm dead serious, man. The Commanders have been pretty good. Now, on the other side, Olamide Zaccheaus will be your wide receiver number 2. And instead of De'Ami Brown, today we are going to see a little bit of Jamison Crowder, maybe some Luke McCaffrey, a little KJ Osborne. I went ahead and just plugged in Luke McCaffrey right here as that wide receiver 3 today. Let's see what happens and see how many snaps he gets today. Zach Ertz will be your tight end for this team, for the Washington Commanders. He is healthy coming into this one. John Bates and Ben Sinnott right behind him. And then, of course, our offensive line for this Washington Commanders football team. At left tackle, we are going to have Brandon Coleman. At left guard will be Nick Allegretti. We do have the ex-Dallas Cowboy here in Tyler Biadasz as the center. Sam Cosmi as the right guard. And then, of course, Trent Scott going to be lined up instead of Andrew Wiley at the right tackle spot. Okay, let's take a look at the defense here for this Washington Commanders squad. We're going to have Clelin Ferrell as your left defensive end. This is a 4-3 defense, so you've got 4 defensive linemen and 3 linebackers in this one instead of 3-4. Clelin Ferrell as left defensive end. Left defensive tackle will be Deron Payne. Jonathan Allen will be your right defensive tackle. And Dorrance Armstrong, the right defensive end. Your 3 safeties for this game, or your 3 linebackers for this game, guys. Frankie Louvu, going to be lined up at the weak side. Your middle linebacker will be Bobby Wagner, and then Dante Fowler Jr. will be your strong side linebacker in this 4-3 defense. Your 2 corners for today, Benjamin St-Juste, lined up over there on the left-hand side of the screen, and on the right-hand side of the screen, normally you see Marshawn Lattimore. Today, you will see Michael Davis. 2 safeties for today. You are going to have Jeremy Chin and Quan Martin as the safeties for this Washington Commanders squad. It is not over, guys. The Atlanta Falcons need this win to stay in the playoffs. They absolutely need this one. So let's show y'all what that looks like. The way it sits right now, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, after their win today over the Carolina Panthers, they have more wins now than the Atlanta Falcons. Should the Atlanta Falcons win, they are tied for divisional wins. The Atlanta Falcons will slide back up into this number 4 spot. Now, the Atlanta Falcons have another divisional game next week against the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Actually, I'm wondering, does that give the Buccaneers the edge because their win today was over a divisional opponent? And this time the Falcons are playing a non-divisional opponent? Interesting. Either way, I just checked this out on Football Network not even 20 minutes ago before we went live on this stream, guys, and this is what it looks like right now. The Buccaneers are in. The Falcons are now officially on the bubble. We are waiting to see what happens in this game. The Falcons need to get this win, and so do the Washington Commanders, because should the Washington Commanders lose this game and they go down to 10-4, that opens up this spot right here for the Seahawks to get in or the Falcons to get in. Should they win the next 2 games, then we'll have 3 teams in the NFC that could be looking at 10-4 as their final records anyways, or 10-6 as their final records. 10-6 as their final records. 10-7 as their final records. Anyways, I can't math. This is my 3rd live stream today. Give me a break. I hope you guys are enjoying this right now. We are still live. We're about 4 minutes away from kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? It has been a long day. I think it might be time for a little bit of apple juice. Let's see. Let's see what I can prep myself. I'm going to have to run downstairs because I don't have a mini fridge. I'm going to step away one more time, guys. I'm going to leave y'all with a quick video. I'll be back in about 30 seconds. Hang tight. I will be right back.
71. The first NFL stadium to install artificial turf was Franklin Field in Philadelphia in September of 1969. 70. The NFL has the shortest season of any major professional sport in the United States. All right, y'all, before we move on to everyone's favorite number, be sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you're still watching. Stick with me until the end, and I'll even give you an extra bonus fact that will blow your mind. 69.
He said it.
The average length of an NFL player's career is 3.5 years long. Each year, there are 16,000 student athletes that are draft eligible, but only 259 players get drafted into the NFL. That means that less than 2% of eligible athletes will make it into the league. Of the 259 players who are talented enough to be drafted, only about 30% of them will actually make it onto an NFL roster. More than half of a 53-man roster is made up of backup players who are all fighting for spots on that team. In order to actually make it in the NFL, you truly have to be extraordinary. These next few facts are a tribute to some of the most extraordinary records across the NFL. 65. The record for bench press at the NFL Combine is 51 reps, and it was set by Justin Ernest in 1999. That's 225 pounds bench pressed 51 times. 64. The NFL Combine record for the fastest 40-yard dash was set in 2024 by Xavier Worthy. He ran a 4.21, beating the previous NFL record by 1/100th of a second. 63. Almost every significant...
Okay. Let's get back to it. All right, guys. Right now, just had to run downstairs, get myself a little prep for this live stream. Ollie, rough is an understatement, says Brandy. Uh-oh, what did I miss? Okay, guys. By apple juice, you mean Jack Daniels? Yeah, something more or less like that, Tony and Don. Thanks for checking in, guys. So, likes up, drinks up. What's up, CMC -a later? That's so cool. Bop it. A humble, gentle Mexican saying, Mario, what's up, S.A.? Good to see you. ¿Qué onda, papá? We got a humble and gentle Mexican out there. Shout out to you. Are there other kinds of Mexicans? Oh, I guess there are. Los Tejanos. Ain't no nation like Football Nation. What's going on, guys? So we were just talking quickly here on this playoff picture. Let's do another comparison before we get into this game. How about we do a defensive comparison between these two teams? So defensive comparison between these two teams. Guys, let's take a quick look. What's going on, Nikita Martin? Thanks for checking in. Clayboy saying that it's about to rain in Washington, D.C. Nick D asking, how high are your socks? I'm actually, spoilers, guys, I'm not wearing any socks. I'm not wearing any shoes. I have my pants tucked into my shirt, and I'm just walking around barefoot. Anyways, the illusion has been shattered. I hope you guys are okay with that. It's been a long day, a very long day. We've been live since 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So, what is the point of a YouTube channel if you can't be you from time to time? I'm free. My toes are nice and free, and we're feeling pretty good. All right, guys. Here we go. Let's talk about these two defenses. All right. Yards allowed per game. Team defenses right here. This Falcons defense gives up 335 yards per game. Meanwhile, the Washington Commanders defense gives up 322. Not that big of a difference, although you've got 15th on one side, 10th on the other. 5-spot slide when it's only about, 15 yards right there, difference between these two. Anyways, this is where it breaks down, and this is kind of where we get a clearer picture of what's going on. The Atlanta Falcons are very good at stopping the run. They are a top 12 team at stopping the run, giving up just 112 yards to opposing running backs on the ground. And the Washington Commanders, as we saw moments ago, they've got a pretty solid running offense. We'll see if the Falcons can contain the Washington Commanders to 112. I think the Commanders will go over this against the Atlanta Falcons. Now, on the other side, the Washington Commanders, on average, give up 137 yards per play, and again, or per game. And again, it's not that big of a difference, just 25 yards difference per game, but that's the difference between 29th in the NFL and 11th in the NFL. And today, I think Bijan Robinson will probably put up more than, not just Bijan Robinson, but this Atlanta Falcons offense. I think this football game should go fairly quickly. Now, with Michael Penix Jr. in at quarterback, man, I think this game should go to the Washington Commanders. Most of you guys, 67% of you guys, are saying that the Washington Commanders should win this game. I think I'm in agreement with y'all. Now, how many of you guys are Falcons fans? If you are a Falcons fan, I want to see all your red hearts out here right now. Red and black hearts. Now, I know... Let's see. I knew you were lying. What do you mean, Jared? What are you talking about? Falcons on respirators. Hola, Mario. Ya estoy de vuelta. What's up, Kylo? Welcome back, homie. I see y'all out there with the red and black flags. Keem Evans. Looks like we got a Falcons fan in you. Bill's got that 2 seed, says you, Cargo. They sure did. Jody Stamper saying Penix going to throw some picks today. I think so too, man. I know you ain't going for Washington. Yeah, Jared, I kind of am going for Washington today. I don't know, man. I think if the Washington Commanders lose, it makes for a lot more interesting football. I will say that. So we're looking right now at the defensive comparison for these two teams. What these two defenses allow, guys. The Atlanta Falcons are they rank dead last in the NFL when it comes to getting to the quarterback. Just 26 sacks on the season is 32nd in the NFL, and they are 17th with just 17 turnovers forced this season. Now, it's not much better on the other side, but at least the Commanders can generate some pressure. There's a big difference between 26 sacks in the season and 39 sacks on the season. And this team is really good at stopping the pass. 4th best team in the NFL for the Washington Commanders. We are lined up for kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this game underway, shall we? Let's get this game started. The Commanders. Looks like they are going to send this football over to Atlanta. And Atlanta, wearing white shirts and black pants, will take the field. All right, we are 13 subscribers away from getting to 2,100, guys, or 21,000. Gonna get to that next level. Let's see if we can do it. We got a game on our hands, guys. We got a 1st and 10 coming up right here for the Atlanta Falcons. We got a 1st and 10 for Atlanta. Whoops, look at all this nonsense I got going on behind me. Looks like I'm going to have to make an adjustment. 1st and 10, here's the snap. There's the handoff left-hand side as Bijan Robinson goes forward, picks up about 6 yards. This brings up a 2nd down and 4. Gain of 6, 2nd down and 4 coming up here for the Atlanta Falcons on that gain. While I make some adjustments in real time, guys, enjoy my voice. Again, it is Muhammad Almi, and I don't want you guys watching me gawk at the screen while I make these adjustments between the Falcons and the Commanders. Here we go, 2nd down and 3 coming up. Here is the snap. On 2nd down and 3 out of the pistol formation, there's the snap. Looking right, throwing right. Penix Jr. does connect. Catch is made. That is up to about the 45-yard line. Good for a 1st down as Cordero Hodge gets the grab. 1st down there for Atlanta. Atlanta picks up the 1st down, moving the sticks 1st and 10 to the 45. $25K by Super Bowl, Herb. That is the plan, homie. That is the plan. All right, guys. We've got ourselves a 1st and 10 from the 45, a single back formation here. Atlanta Falcons with the football at the 45-yard line. Here is the snap. Penix Jr., a little play action. Another left-handed quarterback in the NFL. The catch is made there. This time, Bijan Robinson will pick up about 2 yards. This brings up a 2nd down and 8. So, 2nd down. Tony and Don saying apple juice, question mark? Oh, yeah. We've got some apple juice here. That is what this, it's also Christina's cup. It's Coach Christina's cup. Coach Christina, she was a swim coach, in case y'all didn't know. The Rams won, but they didn't clinch the playoffs. What do they need to do to clinch the tiebreaker? Well, I guess they got to win next week, don't they? They're playing against the Seattle Seahawks, so it's going to come down to that. Here we go, guys. 2nd down and 8. Here is the snap as Michael Penix Jr. drops back against the blitz, throws that football straight into the ground. Incomplete pass brings up a 3rd down and 8. 3rd down coming up for the Atlanta Falcons. Will they have any success here? Here we go, guys. So we got a 3rd down and 8 coming up for Atlanta. 3rd down and 8 coming up for Mylanta. The Mylanta Falcons. Here we go. 3rd down and 8, and my OCD is going to kill me until I get this figured out right now. Here we go, 3rd down and 8 coming up. Here's the snap from the 47-yard line. Michael Penix Jr. looking left, throwing left, intercepted. Washington with the football, the 50, the 40, and he goes out of bounds there. A big 1st down for the Washington Commanders. 1st down, Washington. All right. So just like that, guys, the Washington Commanders pick off right there. 1st drive of the game, Michael Penix Jr. Guys, look, man, putting Michael Penix Jr. in to make a statement to Kirk Cousins, that's one thing. But, like, come on, guys. Who was that even to? That was miserable. That was an awful throw. Nobody in that area. Michael Penix Jr. looked rough on that play. That was a very ugly interception right there. Will the Commanders score a touchdown on this drive? Ladies and gentlemen, let's find out. Okay, Washington with the football. Washington with the ball at about the 38-yard line. A shotgun formation here for the Commanders. Wearing all maroon with gold. There is the catch on the right-hand side. Looks like scary Terry McLaurin will pick up 12 yards on that one. Excuse me. That is Olamide Zaccheaus on the grab, and that is good for a 1st down. 1st down for Washington. The Washington Commanders looking pretty good. Watching this game now, but we're listening to at Mario. Thanks, Jody. So, Falcons fans, what do y'all think? Was Penix the right choice? Here is the snap out of the pistol. A handoff to Brian Robinson. On 1st and 10 is a gain of just 2 yards right there as Brian Robinson is brought down by Onyemata. This brings up a 2nd down and 8. So a 2nd down and 8 coming up here for the Washington Commanders. Let's see what they could do. I'm so excited I could cuss, says Ed. What's up, Ed? How are you doing, my friend? Your job is so fun, says Keem. Keem, this isn't my job. Almost. We're almost there. It's almost my job. This is one of my jobs. We've got ourselves a pro set formation. From the 23-yard line, here's the snap, looking right, throwing right. The catch is made. That's good for a 1st down. Another 1st down at the 15-yard line inside the red zone. 1st down, Washington. Washington gets the 1st down right here, and we are inside the red zone, guys. So 1st and 10 coming from the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 coming from the 15-yard line after that gain on the right-hand side from Olamide Zaccheaus, who picked up another 8 yards. Here we go, 1st and 10. Pistol formation. Motion on the field. There is the snap, a handoff to the running back. This time a gain of just 1 brings up a 2nd down and 9. 2nd down and 9, and Washington with the football inside the red zone. Can they capitalize here? Brian Robinson with 8 total touchdowns on the season. That is a career high for him. Pretty sure he was shot in the legs last season, and here he is right now. Guys, 10:30 left to go in this 1st quarter. 2nd down and 9 for Washington from the 14. Motion on the field from Zacchaeus. There is the snap and the blitz coming in quickly. A shot to the end zone, and that is not going to be caught there. That is going to go down as a dropped pass for Zach Ertz. Nobody got their hands to it. Zach Ertz just could not hang on to that football. Let's watch that replay one more time. So Zach Ertz, that must have Ertz. Yeah, that is just a bad catch right there. Hands came up a little bit too late. Here we go, 3rd down and 9. Thank you, Lance Bowers, gifting out 5 Football Nation memberships. Shout out to you, Lance. Here we go, 3rd down and 9 coming up for Washington. Motion on the field. There is the snap, dropping back, looking left, throwing left. Catch is made. 4th down coming up here. The catch is made on 3rd down and 9. It was a gain of just 7. 4th and 2. Go for it or nah. 4th and 2, guys. Go for it or kick. What do y'all think? What should we do here? Go for it or kick? 4th down and 2. We are lined up to go for it. The Washington Commanders going to line up to go for it out of the shotgun. Motion on the field from Olamide Zacchaeus as he goes to the left-hand side. Here is the snap, and a play action here. Winds up and throws. The catch is made by Zacchaeus. Touchdown, Washington Commanders! The Washington Commanders with a 7-yard touchdown play right there. Jayden Daniels took the snap, hung on to the football, delivered a great shot there to the back of the end zone. Catch was made by Olamide Zacchaeus. The score is now 6-0 as the Commanders take the early lead. Great job by Washington. Hail to the Redskins, says Mad Steve. How many of you guys are real Washington Commanders fans? There's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good, and the score is now 7-0. All right, guys. What's up, Commanders fans? Where are y'all at? Where are my Commanders fans at? What do I drop for Commanders? What do we drop for Commanders? What if we did helmets? Right? A helmet with a pig? You can copy and paste this one. If this doesn't make sense to you, then you're probably not a Commanders fan. But if you're a Commanders fan, what's up with you guys? If that makes sense to you guys, then yes, for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, Dank Bud gets it. Dank Bud gets it. Red Commander never. But I like Jayden Daniels. Let's go, Falcons. Come on, says David Mash. What's up, David Mash? All right, guys, we are in the middle of a commercial break. When we get back from this commercial break, we will have kickoff after the Washington Commanders scored the first points of the game. On that drive, guys, the Washington Commanders were able to score points. Washington, 35 yards from Jayden Daniels. Jayden Daniels, guys, has completed 4 of 5 attempts, good for 35 yards. 1 touchdown today, 7 fantasy points already for Jayden Daniels. Brian Robinson had 2 carries for 3 yards. That is it for Brian Robinson. Just 3 total yards today for Brian Robinson. Olamide Zacchaeus, 3 targets, 3 receptions, good for 28. Jamison Crowder has been targeted today. 1 target, 1 reception, good for 7 yards. No looks for Terry McLaurin just yet. Zach Ertz has a target, no receptions. On the other side, this offense here is going to be led by Michael Penix Jr. And so far in this game, Michael Penix Jr. has completed 2 of 4 passes for just 10 passing yards, guys, and he has an interception to go with it. Not good numbers for Michael Penix Jr. That's really all I can report is that Cordero Hodge has 1 catch for 9 yards and Bijan Robinson has a catch for 1 yard. Bijan Robinson only has 1 rushing attempt today, 7 rushing yards. They need to be handing the football off to Bijan Robinson a lot more if they want to win this game. They need to hand that football off to Bijan Robinson a lot more if they really want to win this game. Guys, it does not look good. I showed y'all this moments ago. Michael Penix Jr. last week, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception, just 202 passing yards. On the other side, Jayden Daniels last week, 258, 81 rushing yards, and 5 passing touchdowns last week. I think I know who I would rather have as my quarterback in this one. Playoff picture is right behind me. We'll talk about that in a few moments, but for now, let's talk about what we got going on this game. We get the kick back to Washington, sending this to Atlanta. Atlanta going to take the knee, and they're going to start this game at the 30-yard line. What is up, guys? How is everybody doing? I know I keep asking, but it's just so good to have y'all in here. 131 likes. We are close, guys. We are close to 21,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can get there by the end of today. A long day, a triple header. Thank you guys for hanging out with me all day long, man. Those of you who have been here since 11:30 a.m., love you guys. Here we go, guys. 1st and 10, a pistol formation, waiting for the snap right now. There's the snap and a handoff, Bijan Robinson. It's like they heard me. Bijan Robinson goes forward for a gain of 13, and that is good for a 1st down for the Atlanta Falcons. 1st down, Atlanta. 1st down for the Atlanta Falcons. Oh my goodness, Mario, the H from Dexter's Manly's days. What on earth does that mean, Black Swan? What's up? Here we go, guys. We got an empty backfield here from the 43-yard line. This time, Michael Penix Jr. will fire. A big catch not going to be made. In and out of the hands of Cordero Hodge. He cannot hang on to that football through the contact of the ground. Incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10. That was a good throw from Penix. Also, it's really weird watching a left-handed quarterback go out here and do their thing. Mario, am I doing yeah, I am doing Monday Night Football. Herbs Hunters. 1 subscriber away from getting to 21,000. If anyone is out there and you're not subscribed just yet, help a brother out. We need 1 more, man. Let's see if I can't earn it from you guys. Here we go. On 2nd down and 10, a shotgun formation waiting for the snap. There is the snap from the 43, winds up and throws. The catch is made, a stiff arm. Kyle Pitts on the grab. Kyle Pitts, a gain of 23, and a 1st down for the Atlanta Falcons. 1st down, Atlanta will move the chains. Thank you, guys. Let's go. 21. Thank you, guys. Pitts made that pit stop for the 1st down. We hit 21,000 on this channel. Thank you, guys. Let's see how much farther we can push this. The goal is to get to 25,000 by the end of the season. Thank you, guys, for your support. A gain of 23 on the play, guys. We've got ourselves a single back formation from the 46-yard line. Motion on the field. There is the snap. Play action will wind up and throw to Bijan Robinson, who bobbles the catch initially, makes the catch in the end. Gains about a yard at the end of it all. 2nd down and 9 coming up here for the Atlanta Falcons. Thank you. We got another gifted membership right there for David Parker, from David Parker. David Parker handing out presents right now. Looks like the youngster gets one today. Nice. Shout out to you, youngster. Thank you, guys. 21K is big, man. 21K is, let's go. Here we go, guys. 7:45 left to go in the 1st quarter of this game. We've got a shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap right now. Penix Jr. takes it. The blitz coming in. Winds up and throws on 2nd down and 9. A gain of 5 for Kyle Pitts. Brings up a 3rd down and 4. 3rd down coming up for the Atlanta Falcons. Kirk Cousins eagerly on the edge of the sideline with his helmet on. Kirk Cousins saying, "Put me in, coach." Kirk Cousins saying, "Put me in, coach." Here we go. TWF, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Let's go for 50,000, says David Parker. That is our next goal. Once we get to 25, 50,000 is the next level up. Michael Penix Jr. takes the snap. The blitz coming in. Penix winds up, throws. Incomplete on 3rd down and 4. We'll bring up a 4th down here. 4th down coming up, and it looks like from the Washington 28-yard line, the field goal unit will come out for the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons at the Washington 28. Looks like Younghoe Koo is going to come out here to kick this one. Let's see if Koo can knock it back. Koo Koo Kachoo. I am his, you are me. Anyways, I am the Eggman. I am the walrus. There's the kick. The kick is up, ladies and gentlemen, and this kick will be good. There is a flag on the play. The kick is good. This might be an offsides right here. On 4th down and 4, a 5-yard penalty. Offsides, defense. 5-yard penalty will result in a first down, guys. The Washington Commanders going to be flagged for being offsides there. Oh, he definitely was. Sandstrill definitely offsides there. Flag dropped by the official, a 5-yard penalty, an automatic first down. Not an automatic first down, but the result of the play, it was a 4th down and 4. 5-yard penalty is enough for a first down, Atlanta. Atlanta moves the sticks, guys. So first down for the Falcons. 6 minutes and 49 seconds left to go here in the first quarter of this game. Here we go. Here is the snap. A little play action. Wheeling to the left. Winds up and throws. Drake London on the other side. Gets inside the red zone. Down at about the 10. A first down there for Atlanta. 13-yard gain. Football now to the 10-yard line. Atlanta Falcons with the football. Can Atlanta get the job done? Can Atlanta get the job done, guys? What do we think? Atlanta with the football, 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line. 1st and goal from the 10. Here we go, a pistol formation for the Atlanta Falcons. Here is the snap. There is the handoff. This time, Bijan Robinson finds his way up to about the 6-yard line before going down. 4-yard gain right there for Bijan. 2nd down for the Atlanta Falcons. Let's see if Atlanta can finish this drive. Okay. Council, what's up, man? Appreciate that. They don't need Kirk Cousins, says Bob Sanders. Here we go. 8 plays, good for 64 yards. 4 minutes have been milked off the clock on this drive, guys. We got a 2nd down and goal from the 6-yard line. Here comes a 2nd down for Atlanta. Waiting for the snap motion on the field. There is the snap. Oh, bobbles the snap. With time in the pocket, will shoot to the end zone. Incomplete pass. This brings up a 3rd and goal. 3rd down coming up here for Michael Penix Jr. and the Atlanta Falcons. Can the Atlanta Falcons get the job done? The score is 7-0 Washington with the 7-point lead. 3rd down and goal. The clock has stopped with 5:17 remaining in the first. Here we go. A shotgun formation. 3rd down and 6. Penix stepping up to the line, calling an audible. They are showing blitz on the Commander's side. Penix by himself now. Empty backfield motion on the field. Here's the snap. Penix Jr. surveys, shoots to the end zone. This one will not be caught, but there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a defensive pass interference, guys. A DPI against the Washington Commanders will bring up a first down for the Atlanta Falcons at the 1-yard line. That was at the end, the back of the end zone, guys. So this should be a 1st down and goal, a 1st and goal here for Atlanta on that penalty. Definitely a DPI. Drake London drawing the foul there. Great job by the officials to call that play correctly. 1st and goal coming up for Atlanta. Can they punch this one in? 9 plays, good for 69 yards. Giggity. 5:10 remaining, guys, in the first quarter. There is the snap, and Penix Jr. will keep it on the design quarterback run. Touchdown, Michael Penix Jr. No, that was a direct snap to Bijan Robinson. A direct snap to Bijan Robinson goes in for the touchdown. So, Bijan knocks this one in. He takes the direct snap. A little offset right there. It turned into a wildcat formation before my own eyes, and I misread that play. Anyways, a touchdown there for Bijan Robinson makes the score 6-7. Here is the snap, the kick to the left. The kick is up, the kick is good, and the score is now 7-7. All right, guys. So, that's it. The score is all tied up at 7-7. Oh, man. Now, I asked at the start of this live stream who will win this game. So now I'm going to ask you guys, who are you rooting for today? Who are you guys rooting for? Are you rooting for the Falcons? Or are you rooting for the Commanders? Very different question than who do you think will win. Who do you want to see win? Who do you guys want to see win? All right, guys, shout out to y'all. We are in the middle of a commercial break. When we go to commercial breaks, we do one of two things. We either read the chats or we read the stats. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Let's take a look at some stats here really quick. So the playoff picture as it sits right now, guys. As it sits right now, the Buccaneers are in. The Atlanta Falcons are out. Guys, the Buccaneers are in. The Atlanta Falcons are out. If the Atlanta Falcons win, that should give them the leg up over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Should give them the leg up over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But as it sits right now, the Buccaneers have more wins than the Atlanta Falcons do. Now, the Commanders are playing the Atlanta Falcons right now. Atlanta Falcons are on the bubble. Commanders can clinch a playoff spot with this win today. If they don't win today, they could actually find themselves out of the playoffs. If the Commanders lose today to the Atlanta Falcons and lose again next week to my Dallas Cowboys, there is a possibility that the Washington Commanders may not actually get into the playoffs. Real facts, guys. So the Commanders are sitting at number 7 right now. Here's the playoff picture for the NFC. There are 3 spots still available and up for grabs in this NFC playoff picture. In the NFC, the Rams are sitting at 10-6. The Buccaneers are 9-7. The Commanders are 10-5 right now. All 3 of these spots are still up for grabs. Now, if the Falcons win, that'll give them the huge leg up right there. The LA Rams have to face the Seattle Seahawks next week. And the 2 teams that are on the bubble are really hoping for some losses out of numbers 3 and 4 next week. The bubble teams, again, are as follows. The Seattle Seahawks and the Falcons are still trying to get in. The Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins are both still trying to get in. In the AFC, the picture is just a little bit different. AFC playoff picture, there is 1 spot remaining here. Broncos 9-7. And that means that there is a chance for one of those other teams to finish off the Broncos here. But the Broncos have to play the Kansas City Chiefs next week, and the Chiefs might just let them win. It is their playoff spot to lose. The Broncos need a win. If they get a win next week, obviously they will clinch. If they lose next week, who knows what's going to happen. Anyways, all right, guys. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for watching this live stream. We've got about 55% of you guys in here are Commanders fans. That's cool. Shout out to you Commanders fans, or at least you're rooting for the Washington Commanders, not necessarily that you are a Commanders fan. And shout out to our channel members. I will shout this out later, guys. We do have action on the screen. I just scared myself. Here's the snap and a handoff to the left-hand side. Brian Robinson will gain nothing on that first down play. 2nd down and 10 coming up here for the Washington Commanders as we come back from the commercial break. 1st and 10, a handoff to the left-hand side goes nowhere. 2nd down and 10 coming up here. Washington with the football. Can Atlanta get a stop today? We finally have a good game, says Bob S. Here we go, shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap right now is Jayden Daniels. Playoffs on the line here, guys. A little play action. Jayden Daniels in trouble. He has to scramble. Jayden Daniels gets folded over as he goes down. That'll be a sack there for the Atlanta Falcons. 3rd down and 22, a loss of 12 for Washington. A big tackle for a loss and a sack for Bertrand and the Atlanta Falcons. This brings up a 3rd down and 22 for Washington. Okay. That folded up Jayden Daniels in a weird way. 3rd down coming up, guys. 3rd down and 23. Here is the snap. Jayden Daniels will wind up and fire. Catch is made there by Olamide Zaccheaus, who is trying to get shifty here. Cannot quite get there, guys. 4th down and 11 coming up. 4th down and 11. Let's see what happens next. So the punt team will come out for Washington. Jayden Daniels coming off the field. Most of you guys are rooting for the Washington Commanders. That's surprising. Shout out to you Washington Commanders fans. Commanders lines are terrible, says Ed. Maybe Ed isn't a Washington Commanders fan. All right, guys. This game is on NBC. If you're looking for this game, you can see that right there. Here we go. Let's go ahead and end this live poll right now. Who does Aura need to win? Brian, Aura will win this week right here with 2 more wins. The Atlanta Falcons need the win for Aura to get her $200 payout up to about the 27, 28-yard line. So we're doing a $200 giveaway, guys, and out of the 170 participants this week, we have just one person who has gotten all of them right. Literally all of them right up to now. Literally all of them right up until now. These are the Week 17 pick'ems. She guessed right here on the Chiefs. She guessed right on all of these that are behind me coming up. Obviously, the Ravens. I figured that the Ravens would win this game. Aura is 2 games away from winning $200. We're doing a $200 giveaway on this channel this week to whoever can get all 16 games right. Next week, if Aura does not correctly predict this game, who she picked the Atlanta Falcons to win this game today, that means in week 18 we will be doing a $300 giveaway. I'm rooting for you, Aura. I hope that you get it, girl. I hope that you win that $200, but if not, I'm sure there are a lot of people who are out there right now with their fingers crossed hoping that they might get a chance at 3. She even got this one right. She said that the Raiders would win over the Saints, and she was right, guys. Buccaneers got the win over the Panthers today. Man, I don't know where her crystal ball came from. She knew that the Giants would win as well. Just kind of crazy on that one. Anyways, Dolphins got the win today as well over the Browns, ladies and gentlemen. That is actual numbers. She guessed the Minnesota Vikings would win over the Green Bay Packers. She got that one right, and she guessed the Atlanta Falcons over the Washington Commanders. The final game that she picked was the Detroit Lions over the 49ers. I think the biggest question mark is this game right here, right now, and there's a good chance that she might get them all right. Let me show you guys something. During halftime, we are going to do a trivia quiz, but I wanted to show y'all this. Week 17 pick'ems, guys, $200 giveaway. This week, it is closed, but for next week, we are going to be doing another giveaway. If you want to find out more on how to sign up for $200, or how to sign up for cash prizes on this channel, check out my website, www.footballnationusa.com. I can't believe that she picked the Giants, says Psych Guy. Yeah, man, she legitimately guessed it right, bro. Anyways, let's go ahead and step away from this. The music is going to cut out. We are going to do a trivia quiz as well, guys. And that is the music that we've got for our trivia quiz. I hope you guys stick around throughout halftime. We've got a 1st and 10 coming up for the Atlanta Falcons, excuse me. Atlanta Falcons have the football. They're showing that hit that Jayden Daniels took out there. He had his leg kind of rolled up under. It was an awkward hit for Jayden Daniels. Here we go. 1st and 10 coming up from the 29-yard line. A pistol formation, a toss to the left for Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson turns the corner, picks up about 8 yards on that play. 2nd down and 2 coming up for the Atlanta Falcons. 2nd down. Ask me anything. I am Daniel. Thanks for checking in, Mr. Daniel. All right, guys. Will Atlanta score on this drive? Score a touchdown on this drive, more specifically. What do y'all think? Yes or no? Atlanta has the football at the 37-yard line. We've got ourselves another pistol formation. Here is the snap, and a whistle going to come in quickly. Whistle's coming in quickly. Let me adjust my camera here. Put myself back to where I belong. False start on the offense here, guys. False start against the offense that will back up the Atlanta Falcons on 2nd down and 2. It is now a 2nd down and 7 coming up. That puts the football down at the 32-yard line after the 5-yard penalty. Atlanta Falcons with the football, 2nd down and 7 coming up. Let's see what happens. Can Atlanta score a touchdown on this drive? 60% of you saying yes. Here we go. On 2nd down and 7. Shotgun formation. Motion on the field. Here is the snap. There is the handoff. This time, Bijan Robinson will gain just a yard on that one. This will bring up a 3rd down and 6. 3rd down coming up for the Atlanta Falcons. What do the Commanders have at stake in this game? Brian, I am glad you asked. If the Washington Commanders win this game, they will clinch a spot in the playoffs. If they lose this game, they can still be knocked out of the playoffs based off of their win-loss record. They have 10 wins right now. Thank you, Robert B. saying, thank you for what you always do consistently and the effing family you've created. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that, dude. Here we go. Here's the snap on 3rd down and 6. Michael Penix Jr. going to air this one out. And it looks like, oh, man, Bijan Robinson stopped running his route. The incomplete pass right there will bring up a 4th down and 6. Brian, if the Washington Commanders win this game, they will clinch a spot in the playoffs. If they lose this game, there is a chance that the Commanders may still get eliminated. They may still get eliminated based off of the win-loss records across the NFL. 2 teams are still on the bubble right now, trying to fight for that number 7 spot. The Washington Commanders are in the number 7 spot. They are not safe. They are not the head of their division, and that spot can be forfeited unless the Washington Commanders win this game today. So Washington needs this one. Also, here's the kick, guys. It is a muffed punt return. The 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, down at about the 27-yard line. Also, the Atlanta Falcons are going to be fighting for this one as well, because should they lose, they will be eliminated from playoff contention as well. So both teams desperately want the win here. This is basically a playoff game as it is, especially for Atlanta. Atlanta definitely playing to win. Washington also playing to win here. Smoke break, says CM. See you later. Happy 420 to you, sir. What, I got to give my California cat some love? All right, guys, we are in the middle of a quick commercial break. When we get back, Washington will have the football after the punt. So Washington has the football now at the 28-yard line. After this, the Atlanta Falcons punt. Here we go. Let's get back to it, guys. 45 seconds left to go in the first quarter of this game. A shotgun formation from the 28-yard line. Motion on the field from Olamide Zaccheaus. Waiting for the snap is Jayden Daniels. He takes it. He drops back. The rush coming in. A catch made underneath. It looks like this time the catch will be made by Zach Ertz. A gain of 9 brings up a 2nd down and 1. 2nd down coming up here. 2nd down and 1 coming up here. I'm going to slide my chair back just a little bit, and I'll be up and down, in and out of my chair. But for now, we're going to call this as we see it. We've got a 2nd down and 1. There's a 2-second difference between the game clock and the play clock. I don't know that we'll need to get another play off right here before the end of the first quarter. Do you gamble? Asks Irresponsible. Is Terry McLaurin playing? Yes, Scary Terry is playing, Connor. He is available for today's contest. Irresponsible asking, do you gamble? I mean, I play poker with my friends for a $20 buy-in, and the most I've ever put on, like, anything is, like, $50. I did a $100 poker game one time, but that had me, like, I was going to puke, man. My heart was racing. You definitely know that you are alive when you are about to win a big hand. I will say that. That makes me sound like a gambler. I'm not a gambler, I promise. I swear. But you do feel like you're alive, man, when you got pocket rockets and you just flopped 4 of a kind, like 2 aces on the ground. Shoot. Dakota saying, great job. I can tell you have passion. Thank you, Dakota. Appreciate that. Guys, this is our 3rd game for today. And yes, I love what I do. I love watching football. I love commentating on these games. I love being your color radio broadcaster. I put these slides together for y'all as well. We do all kinds of different things. We got Salim Khan checking in right now saying, watching from St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, a Ravens fan, go Commanders. Let me ask you guys, we got enough of y'all in here right now. Where are you watching from? Where are you guys watching this live stream from, guys? Are you somewhere else outside of the United States? Maybe you are, but if this is your first time commenting on a live stream First of all, I hope it is, and I hope that I'm able to keep you guys engaged right now and that you guys will come back for more live streams. This is a color radio broadcast, just so you guys know. How do you stay so calm? Dude, calm when? I'm like the opposite of that. I know Captain Kirk is having nostalgia saying, you like that? New York City. Ooh, that was a good one. Yeah, you like that? That game was iconic. Shout out to F Alabama saying Atlanta, Georgia. Bob in Pittsburgh, Tony and Dawn and Mike. Mike in North Carolina. We've got Western Kansas in the house. Eric in Arizona. John Morgan in South Jersey. We got Michael in New Jersey. We got Noah in Vancouver. And we've got Gary in Washington State. Shout out to you guys who have checked in first early right there when I asked that question. The early bird gets the worm, right? Shout out to you guys who checked in early. Thank you, Bob Sanders. Salt Lake City for Tim. What's up, Salt Lake? What is up, Ed in Orlando? Dawn in Hawaii. Great state of Alaska, says Lawrence. Micah in South Carolina. And Dirty Duck in Baltimore. Shout out to Mondo Reyna in San Antonio. We are also in San Antonio. Shout out to our boy out there. Shout out to all of you guys out in San Antonio. Thank you guys so much. Robert is a San Antonio native as well. All right, guys. I'm not going to have a chance to read all of these comments, but thank you guys for checking in. We've got a man in Taiwan. We got people all over the country, all over the world. Here's the snap on 2nd down and 1, and a big gain right there, a gain of 12 yards for Brian Robinson Jr. will bring up a 1st down here for the Washington Commanders, who get the football back. And this is the start of the 2nd quarter, guys. Here's the snap. Hurry up offense. A little handoff there to Brian Robinson. Goes forward. A gain of about 8 yards brings up a 2nd down. So 2nd down and 8 coming up. 2nd down and 2 coming up. There's a flag on the play. Let's find out what this one is. This might be a foul against the defense. It will be a foul against the defense, guys. There's going to be a holding. Defense, number 97, 5-yard penalty. 1st down. Automatic 1st down right there. 1st down for the Washington Commanders. Atlanta Falcons giving up the penalty this time. Let's end this one. All right, guys. Here we go. A 1st and 10. The football at the 39-yard line across midfield. There's the snap. There is the handoff. Brian Robinson with the carry picks up a yard. 2nd down and 9 to the Atlanta Falcons 38. 14 minutes left to go in the first half of this game. I'm going to ask you guys, can Atlanta hold them to 3 points or less? Well, let's find out. Can Atlanta hold them to 3 points or less? What do you guys think? We've got a 2nd down and 9 coming up for the Washington Commanders, who have the football here. Motion on the field from Olamide Zaccheaus. There is the snap on 2nd down and 9. Running out of time, he has to wind up and throw. Jayden Daniels connects there. This time it looks like Terry McLaurin who makes the grab of just 5 yards. His first reception today, his first target today, is a 5-yard reception. We've got a 3rd down coming up here. 3rd down and 4 coming up for the Washington Commanders. Watching from the Philippines, says Jerry Newman. I hope you're wrong at Psych Guy, says Tomahawk. For sure, Brandy, I feel that. Well, thanks for letting us know that you're in the Charlotte area. 3rd down and 4. Here is the snap. Winds up and throws. The catch is made on this play. That is Jamison Crowder on the grab. A 1st down there for Washington. Let me get back up on my feet. What am I doing sitting down? Washington has the football. 1st down coming up right here. 1st down coming up for the Washington Commanders. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line after that grab there for Jamison Crowder. Douglas saying, I'm stoned, sorry. What was the question? Doritos? 1st and 10 coming up right here. Here we go, guys, from the 24-yard line. There's the snap, looking left, throwing left. The catch is made. This time the play goes backwards. This will bring up a 2nd down and 11 for Washington. 2nd down and 11 coming up. Clayboy saying, I'm starting to doubt. Uh-oh. What are you doubting, Clayboy? What are you doubting, my friend? Here we go. 12 minutes left to go in the first half of this game. Washington Commanders have the football. So Commanders with the football. We've got a snap here from the 25-yard line. The catch is made. Zacchaeus again on the grab. Down inside the 15-yard line. A first down for Washington. Another first down, guys. And that takes us inside the red zone. We are inside the red zone now. Washington on the move up to the Atlanta Falcons 12-yard line. After that play, his jersey just getting ripped apart. Does not care about the undershirt. Big first down picked up right there for the Washington Commanders. Here we go from the 12-yard line. A shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, and now we've got a man in motion. Here is the snap. A little play action there, and this time flags coming in, multiple flags coming in. They're going to be against the Washington Commanders. They will be hurt on they're going to get hurt on that play. It's going to be holding on the offense. Got to go. Came for the energy support. Thank you, Robert B. Thanks for checking in, man. And let's effing go, says Robert B. Thank you, Robert. I'll see you tomorrow, bro. You have a good night. All right, guys, here we go. A holding against the offense for the Washington Commanders on 1st and 10 from the 12. We'll back them up to a 1st and 20 from the 22. Jayden Daniels definitely got lucky there. All right, guys, here we go. We've got an empty backfield. 3 receivers to the left, 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Here's the snap from the 22-yard line. Winds up and throws. It is intercepted by the Atlanta Falcons. Here we go, back the other way. That is intercepted right there by Ellis. Let's go. Interception on that play. The Atlanta Falcons will get the football back. Oh, wow. Talk about anticlimactic. Jayden Daniels tried to throw to Jamison Crowder, and that is picked off by Ellis of the Atlanta Falcons. We go back to a commercial break. The score will remain 7-7. How about that? The Dusty Addict saying, Aura! Are you kidding me? I am not, Tony Short. I am not, Tony. All right, guys. Well, I don't know if I was expecting that. Again, if we take a look here at the defense, before we do that, shout out to all of our channel members. Welcome to the championship channel right here, the championship level for this channel. Denise, Felipe, JT, and Crystal. Lou and Val are our championship level members right now who are helping support this channel on a monthly basis. Shout out to all of our touchdown level members as well. Action Main, Courtney, Isaiah, and Peter. We've got Michael, Rayzilla, Robert, and Shiva. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I say this every live stream. I want to say this every live stream. Thank you, guys. More than you know. Appreciate y'all. All right, guys. That is the VIP list right here. I do want to shout out an additional VIP list that I've got for everyone who has been a channel member on this channel for at least 30 days. These are all of you guys who have been here for at least 30 days, helping keep Football Nation healthy and helping us get this content out to more and more people. We're averaging about 1 million views or more a month on live streams alone. That does not include any of the other content, which I know I need to create more content out there. But at least 1 million views a month right now on this channel. We are doing something right. Shout out to you First Down VIP list members. Y'all see your names out there. Lorinda, if you're out there. We got Wixt, if you're out there. Christina, of course, CMC. Your name's on that list, brother. That's right. We got Dawn and David Parker out here as well. I see you guys. Thank you guys so much for everything y'all do. Okay. Now, let's talk about the defense here. I was not expecting this today. Not only did the Atlanta Falcons get that sack earlier in this game, but now a turnover for the Atlanta Falcons. They rank 32nd in the NFL when it comes to getting to the quarterback, and 17th in the NFL when it comes to getting the football back. And here they are with at least one in either column. The Atlanta Falcons offense is now taking the field. Commanders defense is out here right now. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line for Atlanta. Another pistol formation waiting for the snap here. There it is, a handoff. This time around the right-hand side, a big gain for Tyler Algier, a gain of 8, brings up a 2nd down and 2. So 2nd down coming up for Atlanta. Where's my name? I've been on for 2 months, says Bob Sanders. Well, let's take a look. Maybe you just missed it. Here we go. We got a 2nd down and 2. I'm a little distracted right now. 2nd down and 2 coming up right here. Here's the snap. There's the handoff to the right-hand side. Algier will go forward, and he will pick up about 4 yards on that play. That is good for a 1st down. And, Bob, I definitely don't see your name on this list. I guess I'll just have to double-check my my stuff. But I did update that list today. So if you're not on that list, I'm guessing that maybe that's just not the case. Anyways, here we go, guys. We've got ourselves a 2nd down coming up right now. Excuse me, a 1st and 10. 1st and 10 in the pistol formation. 3 receivers over to the left. Waiting for the snap right now. Welcome to 1st down, Danny. Here we go. Waiting for the snap right now. There it is. A little play action. Dropping back, winding up, and throwing a deep shot downfield. Almost caught. Wow, he really likes Cordero Hodge. Michael Penix Jr. trying to feed Hodge all day long. 2nd down and 10 coming up. 2nd down and 10. Bob Sanders saying, where's my name? I've been a member for 2 months. I'm going to do a search for you, buddy, and we're going to find out how long YouTube says that you've been on with us. I go based off of my YouTube numbers. Anyway, 2nd down and 10 coming up right now. A 2nd down and 10 in a shotgun formation from the 41-yard line. The Atlanta Falcons have yet to cross midfield. Here is the snap as Penix drops back, winds up and throws. The catch is made across midfield. Drake London, a gain of about 15, and a 1st down here. 1st down for the Atlanta Falcons. You're welcome, Daniel. I am Daniel saying that, saying thank you for that. I love football, says Aura. Take the lead. Let's go. Aura on the cusp of winning $200, guys. She might be our channel winner again. I can't believe that you will now have won 2 of them, Aura. If the Atlanta Falcons win this game and the Detroit Lions win the game tomorrow, you will have won twice on this channel. Here we go, guys. We've got ourselves a pistol formation. Here is the snap. There's the handoff to the left-hand side. Right-hand side, Bijan Robinson gets up. Looks like a little bit short right there. A gain of 5 brings up a 2nd down and 5. Let's see. Pop open my Google Sheets here and see. Your channel members. Let's clear the filter here. All right, guys, we got a 2nd down and 5 from the 40-yard line. Here's the snap and a handoff to the left-hand side. This time on 2nd down and 5, a huge gain for Bijan Robinson will bring up a 1st and 10 coming up here. Another 1st down for the Atlanta Falcons. Moves the sticks once again. Moves the sticks once again, guys. Here we go. That's interesting. Bob, I don't even see your name on this list. Did you change your name at any point? Oh, here you are, Bob. Here we go. Here's the 1st and 10. We've got ourselves a pistol formation. There's a snap and a handoff to the right-hand side. This will be a short gain. Bob Sanders, 1st down channel member. It says that you are joined 0.16. Looks like it says 0.16. Is that 0.16 of a year or 0.16 of a month? It says that you became a 1st down channel member on this channel on December 23rd of 2024. So definitely not at the 2-month mark. Anyways, just wanted to make sure I didn't leave anybody out. Second down and 4. Here we go, guys, from the 22-yard line. Here's the snap. There is the play action. Winds up and throws that one quickly. Incomplete pass on second down and 4 while there is a flag. All right, guys. Here we go. The score is 7-7 right now. Washington Commanders 7, Atlanta Falcons have 7. There is going to be a flag on this play for roughing the passer, guys. Michael Penix Jr. going to get hit late on that one. I don't love that call. Instead, it will be a 10-yard penalty, and this takes us inside the red zone as the Atlanta Falcons now have the football. Okay, guys, here we go. Sorry, I got 2 phones, says Bob Sanders. Here we go. 1st and 10 coming up right now. 1st and 10 coming up right now. We've got ourselves a single back formation for the Atlanta Falcons. Waiting for the snap under center right now is Michael Penix Jr. There's a toss to the right-hand side. This time, Bijan Robinson looking for a couple of blocks, getting that football down inside the 5, down at the 4. 2nd down and 2 coming up right here for the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Falcons have a 2nd down and 4 coming up. Here we go. All right, guys. 2nd down and 2 coming up right now. Football at the 4-yard line of the Washington Commanders. Atlanta Falcons knocking on the door, trying to get in right here to take the lead. 2nd down and 2. We've got a single back formation again. Bijan Robinson is the single back. Here is the snap and the handoff to Bijan around the right-hand side, finding the crease, getting in. Touchdown, Atlanta Falcons. Touchdown for Atlanta, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to bring up a 13-7 lead as the Atlanta Falcons punch this one in. Falcons fans, where y'all at? How y'all doing out there? Salim, thanks, bro. I appreciate that, dude. I hope so. Maybe someday, man. But for now, we're just having fun. All right, guys. The touchdown is in. The Atlanta Falcons do score on that drive. This brings up the score of 13-7. The Falcons now have the lead. Aura now has the inside track right now. Official review here. Bijan Robinson. Does he... Oh, this may not be a touchdown after all, guys. Bijan Robinson stepped out of bounds. He got inside the pylon, but the football was behind him. And so, because the football was behind him, it depends on where the nose of the football is as he crosses and steps out of bounds. So this will bring up a 1st and goal. No touchdown here. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Let's see what happens, guys. This call will be brought back. We are back inside the red zone. This gives the Washington Commanders a chance to hold. The score will remain 7-7. Here we go. 1st and goal, guys, from the 1-yard line. Let's see if they can get this one here. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. The Washington Commanders playing defense, trying to stop the Atlanta Falcons here. Michael Penix Jr. under center, takes the snap, tries the quarterback rush, tries the QB sneak, cannot quite get there. This will bring up a 2nd down and goal as the stop is made there by Washington. Michael Penix Jr. with the football. Could not get the touchdown there, guys. He is wrapped up. That looked like a touchdown to me, at least from that angle. Nope. Not quite. 2nd and goal coming up. Now we've got Michael Penix Jr. in the pistol again. They really like this pistol formation, guys. They really like this pistol formation. Here's the snap and a handoff to Bijan Robinson. And this time around the right-hand side, Bijan Robinson does punch it in. And this time it is official. So, clean touchdown there for Bijan Robinson. That is a 1-yard touchdown run. What's going on, Twana? Welcome. Kareem, I'm going to ask you again to please stop spamming with the JJ. We don't want to have to revoke your chatting rights out there. Keem Evans. Just putting that out there, buddy. All right, guys, there's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is, wow, good. Barely good. Barely good, but it is good, and the score is now 14-7. All right, guys, I did say pistol formation. I have been saying pistol formation quite a bit. I'm going to step away from the camera for about 60 seconds. I'm going to break down the top 5 most common offensive formations for you guys. Here we go.
The shotgun formation. Typically used on passing downs like 2nd and long or 3rd and medium, and it has a lot of variations. The quarterback is 5 yards behind the center, and the running back is on either side of him. This is the single back formation. It looks like what it sounds like. The quarterback is under center, and you have a single running back directly behind him. This also has many variations. This is the pistol formation. It's like the single back formation, but the quarterback is 5 yards behind the center, so this buys time for play action plays. Here we have the I formation. It's typically used for short yardage situations. There are 2 running backs behind the quarterback. The front runner blocks and the second finds the holes. And then of course we have the empty backfield, or 5 wide. The quarterback stands in the backfield alone. Typically, this is used in obvious passing down situations like 3rd and long or Hail Marys. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like...
All right, guys, I hope that helped you guys. I hope that helped you guys a little bit. Douglas saying, is he just peeing? He's peeing right now, right? No, I just wanted to make sure that you guys are able to visualize those play calls when I say them. A lot of you guys, you know what? Let's ask this question. Here comes a new poll. A lot of y'all have never played football before. Here's the question, guys. Have you ever played football in high school or college? If you have, then all of that stuff is basic information for you guys. If you have not, then that is valuable information for a lot of people who have never actually played football before. And that helps paint the picture. When I say a shotgun formation, you know that this right here is a shotgun formation because you've got the quarterback 5 yards behind and the running back to either side. Whether he's on the right side or the left side, it doesn't really matter. No, if you had this running back lined up back here with it, you know, now we were talking about a pistol. If the quarterback is up here and the running back is 10 yards behind, we've got a single back formation. Pro set formation, you would have 2 running backs lined up to either side of the running back. And so I try to paint that picture so that you guys can see what's going on. Tell It Right is asking, why do you wear a tie? Let me ask you this, Tell It Right. When you saw this channel and you saw me in a tie, did you stop for a second to wonder that exact question? Did I catch your attention just up front for wearing the tie? If I was wearing just a hoodie and I was just another guy out there on YouTube, would it have caught your attention? Probably not. So I'm building my brand right now. I wear the tie because it is my constant. When I started, I needed to fight for a way to separate myself even just a little bit from the other commentators out there because let's be real, man. That first initial impression means everything. You check into a YouTube channel and they've got trash audio, you step away. You tech into a YouTube channel and the person who's on there is just first down. You're going to check out, bro. Like, we just, you know, like we do what we can here. And so this is my small way of upholding at least a little bit of professionalism. I hope that answers your question right there. Here we go, guys. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Washington Commanders after the score for the Atlanta Falcons. We did get a kick, and we did not get a return. This time, Jayden Daniels on the run. Jayden Daniels will break off a 25-yard run right there on the left-hand side. Quarterback scramble, good for a first down. First down, Washington. Look, I know you guys say it doesn't matter whether you wear the tie or not. And to a certain degree, I agree with you guys. This tie doesn't change my play calling, but it does attract the attention of new viewers when they first check into this channel, and it gives me a chance to try to keep them here. Here we go, guys. We've got ourselves a shotgun formation. There's the snap. There's a handoff to the left-hand side, and this time, Brian Robinson will pick up about 6 yards. There is a flag on the play. This will likely be a holding against the Washington Commanders. Now, on top of that, I also want to attract a different kind of audience. Holding against the offense, guys, this will be a 10-yard penalty against the Washington Commanders. 1st and 20 coming up. Football backed now to the 45-yard line. Washington back across their own 45. I love the tie, bro. I'm also Mexican, says a humble and gentle Mexican. Bueno, obviamente, mi amigo. Oh, ¿quién no se quiere poner una corbata así para ponerse hermosísimo? Ya tú sabes, loco. Así es la cosa, así que se pone. All right, guys, there is an injured player on the ground right now getting some attention with 3:46 left to go in the first half. But I'm telling you, man, I know we're divided here. We are divided here as far as who likes the tie and who doesn't care about the tie. I know most of you guys say that you don't care, but I personally love what I do. I want to add the respect and the quality that I want to this, and this is just my shtick, man. Call it my shtick, call it my peel, call it my draw, whatever you want to say. I like it. Thank you, New Chicago. Appreciate that. He says you're doing it professionally. Now let's go smoke a bowl and drink a beer. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But you know what, man? We are just ourselves on this channel. I've always been a bit of an enigma, guys. I've always been that channel and that kind of guy who's, you know, I got along with the rockers. I got along with like the skater kids. I got along with the rappers. I could even freestyle, dude. I got, you know, I was on the morning announcements, but I was also in choir. I love doing performance kind of stuff, man. I'm just an enigma. I'm a weird dude, and that's okay. I know who I am. Appreciate it. All right, guys, just do you, says Pringle. I can't do anything else. I don't know how to do anything else, man. All right. Death Chill saying, nothing wrong with smoking a bowl. Undo the bottom 5 buttons on that shirt, and I'll die for you. What? I'm wearing an undershirt. You'd be extremely disappointed, man. You'd be extremely disappointed. I also don't want anybody to die. I need the viewership. Hang out. Don't die. All right, guys, we are in the middle of a commercial break. We just got an injury here, and it's not a good one. There is an injury on this field to a Washington Commanders player, not just any Washington Commanders player. It is Tyler Biadasz, who was injured on this last play, which is why we are in the middle of this commercial break. Yes, we are in the middle of a commercial break. There is no action happening on the field, and it is because Tyler Biadasz, the center here for the Washington Commanders, is out, guys. Is out. Tyler Biadasz on the sideline right now. Let's see if he's okay. Thank you, King. He's saying I'm doing a good job. Una cadena de oración, de alzones. What is alzones? I actually don't know what alzones are, but he's saying that I need a chain. Thank you, Mario Handsome. That's an interesting name right there. Appreciate you guys. I don't know if that's a name that you just made up for this, but either way, I like your name. Here we go, guys. We've got a 1st and 20 coming up right now for the Washington Commanders. There's a little play action. Jayden Daniels is going to get bagged from the blind side. Oh, my goodness. Judon was there to smash his lights out. He did not see that one coming, guys. I did not see that one dialed up right there, and from the blind side, Matthew Judon came in, brought on the pressure, and just crushed Jayden Daniels on the left-hand side. Wow. Wow, he got hit from the blind side. That must have hurt right there. This is a loss of 10, and this brings up a 2nd down and 30 for Washington. So 2nd down and 30 coming up here for the Washington Commanders. Again in the pistol. This time it's Washington. Timeout going to be called here as we hit double zeros on the play clock. Dan Quinn saying, hey, man, you didn't give me 40 seconds. It looked like just 25 seconds on the clock. I wasn't counting the clock. Leola saying sacked. That is true. David Bowers, what's going on? We're a few minutes away from halftime, guys, and it looks like half of y'all have never played football before, which is pretty cool. That you guys are watching this live stream with me right now and you are still enjoying this style of commentary. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you have not already. If I am keeping you guys entertained right now, then you know what to do. All right, guys. What's going on, Beast Mode in Costa Mesa, California? That was that Raheem special, says Daniel Wilson. All right, guys. That hurt, said Tony Short. 2nd down and 30 coming up for Washington. And it looks like the Atlanta Falcons are not going to make this easy for Washington. Atlanta showing blitz on this one. On 2nd down and 30, they rush 4. And on the move right now, Jayden Daniels has to get rid of that one. Incomplete pass brings up a 3rd down and 30 for the Washington Commanders. Falcons or Commanders, says Brody. Well, he capitalized the word Falcons. I think I know who Brody's voting for. Thank you, New Orleans King. That means a lot, man. All right, guys, we got a 3rd down and 30 coming up here after the incomplete pass. A 3rd down and 30, an empty backfield here from the 35-yard line. There's a snap and a throw to Olamide Zaccheaus. Zaccheaus will go forward up to the 45, get about 10 of those 30 yards back. 4th down and 20 coming up here. No football, I ran track, says Bop It. Okay, guys. Let's see. We got a 4th down and 20. We've got New Year's right around the corner. We've got a 4th down and 20. We've got the Washington Commanders with the punt team out here right now, getting ready to send this football back to the Arizona Cardinals. And it looks like this will take us to the 2-minute warning before we get there. Our defense understands it now, says Clayboy. All right, guys, I want to do a quick this or that for you guys. Let's see. What would be a good this or that? I think we did this one a while back. MLB or NBA? What do you guys like out of that? This is going to determine whether or not we cover basketball games or baseball games on this channel. I'm going to have to brush up a little bit on my New Year's. Luis. ¿Qué onda, Luis? Gracias por ese feliz año nuevo. Igualmente para ti y para tu familia. Thanks for checking in, man. Cameron M saying LMAO, Atlanta Falcons, bro, not Arizona. Did I say Arizona Falcons? I'm talking basketball. I'm talking baseball. Did I say the wrong team? Did I say the Arizona Falcons? If I did, that is hilarious. If I did, that is hilarious. That's funny. Well, I guess, it goes to show that we are all human. All right, guys, let's take a look at the Arizona Falcons, shall we? Let's take a look at this Arizona Falcons. Don't get me, you're going to trip me up, dude. You got me messed up. Now, I was never planning to say Arizona Falcons again, and I was trying to say Atlanta Falcons, and now it's on my mind, and I'm going to be thinking Arizona, and it's all your fault, bro. It is all your fault. I'm kidding. Okay, Adam Smith corroborating this, that I did say Arizona. My apologies, guys. Y'all know that I know what's going on this channel. Y'all clearly know that I know what's going on this channel. I just happened to say the wrong thing there. Anyways, Atlanta Falcons rushing yards per game. You can see these numbers here. They are 12th in the NFL with 124 rushing yards per game. Rushing attempts per game, they run the football about 29 times per game. And rushing yards per attempt for the Atlanta Falcons, 4.3 rushing yards per attempt, guys. Not great numbers on the ground game, even though everybody coming into this season was talking about how prolific of a runner we're going to have in Bijan Robinson. He's going to be the greatest. We saw Bijan last year. We've seen Bijan. I'm not impressed, personally. Anyways, you even pronounce Card-I-Nals. Am I tripping out right now? You guys are making me trip out right now. Stop it. Stop it, guys. Chill. Chill with all that. We've got a score of 14-7. Atlanta Falcons with the football. Washington actually about to give the football back to Atlanta. Washington with the football. They're going to send this back to the Atlanta Falcons. No, it's not, Courtney. It's not fun. Here we go. 4th down and 12. 4th down and 20 coming up. Washington sends this football back to the Atlanta Falcons. That is going to take a bounce right there. There's a flag on the play. Let's find out what the officials have to say. Mario, it's Washington, not Dallas. Do not, Jared. You're making it worse. Holding. Looks like it's going to be a hold against the kicking team right here. 10-yard penalty added to the end of the kick, guys. Washington sending this football back to Atlanta. Atlanta now has the football here. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line for the Atlanta Falcons. All right, guys. Falcons, Cardinals, both red and both not in the playoffs right now. Ooh, burn. Ooh, burn. Here we go, guys. 1st and 10 coming up right here. Falcons fighting to get into the playoffs right here. Atlanta with the football. Michael Penix Jr. in a pistol formation again with 1:53 remaining in the first half of this game. We got motion on the field. Here is the snap and a toss to the right-hand side. Bijan Robinson gets up past the 30, shy of the first down marker. This will bring up a 2nd down and 1, a gain of 9. 2nd down for Atlanta. You mean the Washington 49ers, says Josh. Y'all are something else, man. 2nd down and 1 coming up. Here we go, guys. 2nd down and 1 coming up for the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Falcons have the football. There's the snap and a handoff to the right-hand side. This time it'll be a gain of about 10 yards right there. 1st down for Bijan Robinson. 1st down for Atlanta. Arizona did get their wings clipped by the LA Rams. Good win there. We covered that game, ladies and gentlemen, on this channel. We were live on Saturday. We covered 2 games on Saturday. We covered both games on Christmas. How many of you guys were here for that? Here's the snap on 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. This time the grab is made by Drake London, and that is good for a 1st down for Atlanta. 1st down there for the Falcons. 1st and 10 coming up right here. A 17-yard gain right now. Bob, stop, dude. The Tampa Bay Lions out here. Oh, that's hilarious. You guys are awesome. Thanks for making me laugh today. It's been a long day. 46 seconds left to go in the first half of this game, guys. Atlanta is up by 7. 1st and 10 coming up. Football at the Washington Commanders, 24, looks like the 36-yard line. We're going to get a big play right here. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Michael Penix Jr. takes the snap, fighting against the blitz, will wind up and throw. Catch is made on the right-hand side. Looks like Darnell Mooney gets the football up to the 24. That's good for another 1st down, Atlanta. 1st down for the Atlanta Falcons. 30 seconds left to go in the first half here. No timeouts being called, although Atlanta does have all 3 of their timeouts remaining. About 20 seconds left to go in the first half here from the 24-yard line. There's the snap. Penix Jr. will wind up and throw. Catch made at about the 21-yard line. 16 seconds left to go. 2nd down coming up right here. 2nd down and 7. Football just shy of the red zone. We're going to crank the red zone music anyways. Here we go, guys. I agree, Michael. You have 3 timeouts, and you wait until you've got 16 seconds left to call the first one. Interesting clock management there from the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons have the football, 2nd down and 7. With 16 seconds left to go in the first half, guys, 2nd down for Atlanta at the 21-yard line. Waiting for the snap right here. Michael Penix Jr. takes it, surveys, looks up the middle, tipped up in the air, almost intercepted by Washington on that play. Lucky break for them. 3rd down coming up here. 3rd down and 7 for Atlanta, trying to extend their 7-point lead. Atlanta has the football. Atlanta facing a 3rd down. The tip drill, they got lucky on that, Mark McKay. They got lucky on that tip drill. Should have picked that one off, though. Really should have. Too much rotation on that tip. Am I covering the college football playoffs? I will be covering a few, Sight Guy. 21-yard line. Shotgun formation. 3rd down and 7. Penix on 3rd down. Shoots for the end zone. Incomplete pass. 4th down coming up here. And the Atlanta Falcons on 4th down and 7 will likely kick the field goal at the Washington Commanders' 21-yard line. This is game 3 today for me, ladies and gentlemen. This is my 3rd live stream today. Time for the quiz, says Rhonda. You guys haven't seen a Falcons quiz in a while. I've had to make some changes there. Maybe the Commanders quiz, you guys might recognize some of those from last week, but the Atlanta Falcons should all be new questions for y'all. Here's the kick. The kick is up. This kick is, ooh, is that good? It is good, but barely. The kick is good. The score is 17-7. Atlanta up by 10. All right, guys. So that takes us to another commercial break. When we get to halftime, we are going to have a trivia quiz for you guys. I hope y'all are ready for this one. It will be all about the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons, and we're going to have some fun. Quiz time. We've got about 2 seconds left. Don't jump the gun, Bop It. Don't get too excited. That was some bad clock management, says Dave Sushi, but hey, it worked out in the end. 3 extra points is better than no points. 2 seconds left to go in the first half of this game. We are going to get a kick, and it's going to be a touchback, and it looks like I'm willing to bet that the Washington Commanders are just going to take the knee. Kirk Cousins done in the Atlanta area, says Lawrence Strickland. Atlanta winning this game hands down, says Quando. Which is the kiss of you-know-what for score. There is the kick, guys. This goes through the back of the end zone. We're going to start this drive on the 30-yard line. This might just be a knee that takes us into halftime. With 2 seconds left to go in the first half of this game, it looks like they are likely going to take the knee here. Let's see what happens. Yes, they are going to take the knee, guys. This will take us into halftime, so let's go straight into our trivia quiz, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. All right, guys, are y'all ready here? Who's ready for this one? I've got a trivia quiz coming up for you guys. It is going to be the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Commanders. Question number 1. Here we go, guys. What is the name of the Atlanta Falcons mascot? Is it A, Freddie Falcon? Is it B, Frankie Falcon? Or is it C, Captain Falcon? What is the name of the Atlanta Falcons mascot? Y'all let me know what y'all think. We got about 12 seconds on here. No penalties for wrong answers, guys. Let's see who gets the most right today, and we will name a champion of the chat today. The answer to question number 1 is Freddie, guys. The Atlanta Falcons mascot, his name is Freddie. He has been with the team for quite some time. I actually really like that logo. He's been the team's mascot since 1972, so he's definitely been around for quite some time. Question number 2, guys. Here we go. This is a good one. What is the original name of the Washington Commanders? Is it A, the Washington Redskins? Is it B, the Boston Redskins? Or is it C, the Boston Braves? What is the original name of the Washington Commanders? What do you guys think? What is the original name of the Washington Commanders? Is it A, is it B, or is it C? I wonder how many of you guys are going to get this one right. The answer here is indeed C, guys. How many of y'all got that right? The Boston Braves, originally the original name there for the Washington Commanders. They were founded in 1932. They then became the Boston Redskins, and then they moved to Washington and became the Washington Redskins. And now we have the name of the Washington Commanders. All right, guys, question number 3. Who holds the Atlanta Falcons record for the most passing yards in a single game? Who holds the Atlanta Falcons record for the most passing yards in a single game? Is it A, Matt Ryan? Is it B, Michael Vick? Or is it C, Kirk Cousins? It's a little bit of irony in this question right here. Definitely a little bit of irony in this question. Now, it used to be Matt Ryan, but it is now Kirk Cousins, guys. And Kirk Cousins actually got this one on the day that they were retiring Matt Ryan's jersey, guys. Yeah, Kirk Cousins actually has the most passing yards in a single game for the Atlanta Falcons as of this year. All right, guys, who is the Washington Commanders' all-time rushing leader? Easy question. Maybe. Is it A, Larry Brown? Is it B, Alfred Morris? Or is it C, John Riggins? What is the name of the Washington Commanders' all-time leading rusher? Who do you guys think the answer is here? The answer, ladies and gentlemen, for you Washington Commanders fans, is John Riggins. Yeah, curly-haired Joe over here. John Riggins, ladies and gentlemen, 7,472 rushing yards during his time with the team. He was with the team from 1976 to 1979, and then again from 81 to 85. All right, guys, question number 5. We're almost midway through this thing. All right, guys, which player holds the franchise record for the most receiving yards in a single season for the Atlanta Falcons? Is it A, Calvin Ridley? Is it B, Drake London? Or is it C, Julio Jones? Which player holds the Atlanta Falcons franchise record for the most receiving yards in a single season? Is it A, is it B, or is it C? What do you guys think? Well, the answer is indeed Julio Jones. In 2015, he had 1,871 receiving yards, courtesy of Matt Ryan. By the way, just thought I would throw that one out there. Shout out to Julio Jones for his iconic performance in the NFL. Question number 6, guys, here we go. Which Commanders player holds the franchise record for the most receiving yards in one season? The most receiving yards in one season. Is it A, Santana Moss? Is it B, Terry McLaurin? Or is it C, Art Monk? Which Washington Commanders player holds the franchise record for the most receiving yards in a single season? Is it A, is it B, or is it C? Well, the answer, guys, is Santana Moss. Santana Moss holds the record for the most receiving yards in a single season for Washington. Back in 2005, he had 1,483 receiving yards, one of the highest numbers there in the history for the team. Here we go, guys. We got question number 7 coming up. Question number 7, who was the Falcons head coach during their 2016 Super Bowl run? Was it A, Mike Smith? Was it B, Jim Mora? Or was it C, Dan Quinn? Who was the Atlanta Falcons head coach during their 2016 Super Bowl run? How many of you guys will get this one right? I hope most of you guys, if not all of you, get this one right. The answer here, ironically enough, is the head coach of the Washington Commanders right now, Dan Quinn. He took this team, the Atlanta Falcons team, to a Super Bowl in 2016 where they infamously lost to the New England Patriots after having a 20-point lead in the first half. Here we go, guys. Question number 8. Question number 8. What is the name of the Washington Commanders mascot? Is it A, Major Tuddy? Is it B, Major Pigskin? Or is it C, Colonel Washington? What is the name of the Washington Commanders mascot? Is it A, is it B, or is it C? What do y'all think, guys? About 3 seconds left to go. Let's see how you guys are doing on this quiz out here. The answer to this one is Major Tuddy. That's why we were talking about it earlier, saying he needs a military helmet and the little piggy logos. When you're anyways, that team was inspired by the offensive line of the Washington Commanders way back in the day when they were known as the Hogs. It is an homage to them. All right, guys, here we go. Next question. The Atlanta Falcons have had a total of 4 number 1 overall picks in the NFL draft. Who was their most recent number 1 overall pick? Was it A, Kyle Pitts? Was it B, Michael Vick? Or is it C, Julio Jones? Guys, who was the most recent number 1 overall pick for the Atlanta Falcons? Kyle Pitts, Michael Vick, or Julio Jones? Now, Kyle Pitts was a first-round pick and 4th overall, but Michael Vick was the most recent number 1 overall pick by the Atlanta Falcons back in 2001. That was the last time they had the first overall pick. Trick question. All right, guys, question number 10. Final question today. Which Washington Commanders tight end went on to become an actor after his NFL career, landing roles in movies like Red Winter and Chariot? Is it A, Vernon Davis? Is it B, Chris Cooley? Or is it C, Jordan Reed? Which of these Washington Commanders players went on to go into acting and landed roles in movies like Red Winter and Chariot? Guys, the answer to the final question is Vernon Davis, man. This guy was a big deal for the Washington Commanders. I gotta tell you, man. Vernon Davis was a stud on the team, and he did end up going on to being that guy. All right, guys, that is the final question I had for y'all today. Thank y'all so much for participating in this trivia quiz. Now, so nobody's confused, I'm going to adjust the music here and explain something to you guys. First of all, that quiz is just for funsies, and I hope you guys enjoyed yourself during that trivia quiz. Looks we got 8 out of 10 right, 50-50 for Zoom Station. Micah got 9 out of 10. I missed the first one, says Micah. New record for Brandy. She got none of them right. Oh, man. Well, it looks like 9 out of 10, so if you got 9 or more, like the GOAT or Micah, you guys are the champions of the chat. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations to y'all. By the way, just so y'all know, if I were to do this on the other side of the camera, I'd probably get almost all of them wrong too. All right, guys, just really quick, I do want to say that we are doing a $200 giveaway this week on this channel. And there is one person who has gotten every game right. We did this. We asked for everyone to sign up for it. We had over 150 people sign up, 170-something people signed up for the Week 17 pick'ems. And we do have someone who is on the cusp of winning that $200 prize. That is Aura, who has been fantastic at guessing these teams, guys. So this is the second time she's actually gotten them all right. This is the second time she would actually be getting them all right, which is such a trip, man, considering that it is so hard to get all 16 of those games right. But I guess she just trusts her gut and makes the right choices. She's been doing a great job so far. All right, guys, if Aura wins, she did pick the Atlanta Falcons to win this game. If Aura wins, she will be getting $200. Now, it's not just this game. She has one more game, the Detroit Lions game. So, if Aura wins this one and the Atlanta Falcons win this game, she has one more game, the Detroit Lions. I hope she gets it. I do. I think I'm going to start a band. Happy Hitachi and the Simulators, says Dave. Just give it to her, says Michael. We got to follow the rules, man. It's listed out right there. That's an easy way to get a lawsuit, especially when the rules are laid out and we've had over 150 people agree to the rules and terms and conditions. So, can't just give it to anybody. It's been laid out. We need to get it right. She needs to be banned, says Daniel. No, we can't ban Aura. We cannot ban Aura. All right, guys, let's take a quick look here at the playoff picture one more time. Whew. Almost done. We are almost in the playoffs, guys. This is the final stream for today. I'm telling myself, I'm not telling you. Just trying to make it through this one. We have been live since 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, and it is 9 p.m. now. We have been live and talking for quite some time right now. Looking forward to being dead silent tomorrow. All right, guys, here is the playoff picture. You can see that 7 teams are lined up on one side and 7 teams are lined up on the other. You will notice that clinched the playoff berth listed right here is marked for 6 out of these 7 teams. Number 7 in the Denver Broncos has not clinched just yet. On the other side, 4 out of these 7 teams have clinched. The Lions, the Eagles, the Vikings, the Packers. The Rams are fighting to stay in it. The Buccaneers got their win earlier today. The Atlanta Falcons want to get that win back to move up into this number 4 spot. They are on the bubble right now. The Washington Commanders are at the very bottom of the NFC, and it's looking a little shaky for Washington, guys. I'm not going to lie. If they lose this game, they've got one more game to make up for it to get to an 11-win record, and the Washington Commanders are sitting at 10-5. With the 2 teams on the bubble right now, anything can happen between the Seahawks and the Falcons. The Seahawks are 1 win behind. If the Falcons win this game, they too will be 1 win behind. And if the Falcons don't, let's say the Falcons do win this game and the Buccaneers end up in this number 9 spot, the Buccaneers are also just 1 win behind, especially with a loss from the Washington Commanders today. It's going to change the perspective there. All right, guys, so this is what it looks like in the AFC picture right now. The Chiefs have the bye week. The Steelers are at number 5. The Texans at number 4. They will be at home. Let's look at the very bottom here. The Bills at number 2. They will be hosting the number 7 Broncos. The Ravens at number 3. They will be hosting the number 6 Chargers. This all can change, except for this one. The Chiefs are already in for sure. And the Bills are locked in at number 2. But all of this can change as of next week. We're getting back to the action now, ladies and gentlemen, as the Atlanta Falcons are kicking off to the Washington Commanders. Commanders going to get the football to start the second half. Commanders will bring this one up to the 20, 25, 30. Luke McCaffrey up to the 31-yard line. All right, guys, in the NFC, the playoff picture looks like this. Buccaneers are currently in right now. Minnesota Vikings got the win, and actually, if I'm being honest, because they have one more win than the Detroit Lions, the Vikings are locked in right now at the number 1 spot on the NFC side of things. Just so y'all know, if the Lions lose that game tomorrow against the San Francisco 49ers, just saying. All right, guys. Here we go. We got a first down and 10 coming up from the 31-yard line after that Luke McCaffrey return. Here's the snap. A little play action there. Winds up and throws. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be a holding against the offense here for Washington. This will back them up. 1st and 20 coming up for Washington, backing them up to the 21-yard line. We need 41 more subscribers. I don't know how many people are watching right now. I haven't really looked over there. We're coming back out of halftime. Let's see if we can pick this one up and see if we can get to 41 more subscribers to get to 21-1. All right, guys. I like nice, round, even numbers. Let's see if we can get there. We've got a first down and 20 coming up now for the Washington Commanders at the 21-yard line. A shotgun formation here. 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. There is the snap, dropping back. A 3-man rush coming in all day. Winds up and throws. The catch is made underneath. A gain of about 5 brings up a second down and 15. Second down coming up for Washington. Thank you to whoever just subscribed. And to you, whoever just subscribed. Here's a couple of high fives. Let's go. Appreciate you guys. Here we go. Second down and 15 coming up. Second down. Empty backfield here, waiting for the snap is Jayden Daniels. He takes it on second down and 15. Pressure coming in. Jayden Daniels gets whipped around and he goes down. That is a bag for the Atlanta Falcons. A loss of 7 yards goes in the favor of Atlanta. Third down and 22 coming up for Washington. A big third down coming up for the Commanders here. Aura is effing famous. She's about to be winning twice in 1 month. That's pretty wild. Here we go, guys. Third down coming up here on third down and 22. This time, sacked again on third down and 22. There is a flag on the play, though. Let's find out what the flag is here. Let's refresh this page. Guys, illegal contact on the defense against the Atlanta Falcons here. Jayden Daniels gonna get lucky as Malone made the illegal contact. That is going to be a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down for Washington. Automatic first down for the Washington Commanders on the illegal contact right there. This brings up a 1st and 10 football to the Washington 24. Washington trying to get back in this game. They trail by 10. Here we go, shotgun formation. Motion on the field from Terry McLaurin. Here is the snap, looking left, doesn't like it, winds up and fires. Oh, incomplete pass on first down, brings up a second down and 10 for Washington. Second down and 10 coming up here for Washington. Can Washington score a touchdown on this drive? Here we go. Washington with the football. A second down and 10 coming up from the 24-yard line. Let's see if Washington can make this happen. Here's a snap and a handoff around the right-hand side. A gain of about 10 yards there is good for a Washington Commanders first down. First down, Washington. The GOAT saying, I say NBA. Don't know just yet if I'll cover either. I'm just taking polls to collect more data. Anyways, first down picked up right there for Brian Robinson on the 10-yard run. This brings up a 1st and 10 to the Washington Commanders' 34-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 34. 12 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in this third quarter. We got motion on the field right now. Here is the snap on the play action. A look to the left, a throw to the left. The catch is made by Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus gets up past the 40. A big first down picked up there and a flag coming in. Another flag on this play. More flags, man. I'm telling you, it is raining flags every single play right now. Holding on the offense. Backs up the Commanders again, guys. First down and 20 coming up. Commanders get backed up again. Holding going to be called against KJ Osborne. Let's watch this play one more time. That's the right call. Good job by the official. Watching that replay, that's clearly a hold on KJ Osborne. Good call by the officials, guys. First and 20 coming up. Here we go. First and 20 coming at you from the, this time the 24-yard line. Still not at midfield on first and 20. Jayden Daniels breaks a tackle, winds up and throws. Catch is made across midfield, the 40, the 50, the 40, and a big gain there of 37 yards. First down, Washington. Zach Ertz, a gain of 37, up to the Atlanta 39. First down, Commanders. 11:55 left to go. A big first down picked up right there by Washington. This brings up a first and 10 to the Atlanta 39. Monster gain there. Way to stay on his feet. Jayden Daniels looking slippery. Here we go, a gain of 37. Shotgun formation from the 39. Here's the snap. Daniels looks left, throws left, incomplete. Second down and 10. Second down. Football at the Atlanta 39-yard line. Washington Commanders in good field position here. So Washington with the football on a second down and 10. They trail by 10. Atlanta 17, Washington 7. 11:30 left to go in the third. On second down, here's Jayden Daniels and the Washington Commanders. There's the snap and a handoff this time. Looks like Jeremy McNichols, blah, 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 blah. This brings up a gain of 5 and a third down and 5 coming up for Washington. Washington has the football. Scotty's saying, I'm in the car listening to this. Careful, don't be texting and driving, my friend. Here we go. Third down and 5. Washington with the football at the 34. We've got 3 receivers to the left. Empty backfield here as Jayden Daniels gets ready for the snap. He takes it. He drops back. He scrambles to the left. Being flushed out. He will pick up the first down. A 9-yard scramble. It's good for a first down, Washington Commanders. First and 10 coming up, guys. A first down picked up for Washington. A 9-yard run around the left-hand side as Jayden Daniels on third down and 5 picks up the first down. So great job by Jayden Daniels to stay on his feet and pick up that first down. We've got a first and 10 at the 25-yard line, 5 yards shy of the red zone. Commanders have the football. First and 10 from the 25. Shotgun formation. There is the snap. Looking right, throwing right. This will be bobbled and not complete. Incomplete pass on second down and 10. On first and 10 brings up a second down and 10. I got to lower my speaker, says Italian Santa. All right, guys, here we go. We'll need to grab a new microphone before the end of this offseason. We've had some audio issues before. Right now, we seem to be okay. Sorry if I'm blowing out your ears, guys. We got a second down and 10. There's the snap out of the pistol. A little play action, winds up and fires. Incomplete pass on second down. Brings up a third down here for the Washington Commanders, who have the football now. The Italian Santa Claus saying, "You're good, brother. My speakers are just way too loud." Okay. All right, guys, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that was an incomplete pass on second down and 10. We now have a third down and 10 for the Washington Commanders at the 25-yard line. Third down and 10. Waiting for the snap. There it is. Dropping back. Jayden Daniels surveys. Will wind up and fire. Catch is made. A gain of just 9 brings up a 4th down and 1, guys. And we are inside the red zone at the 16-yard line. 4th and 1. Go for it or nah. All right, guys. 4th down and 1. Y'all saying go for it? I would say go for it here as well. You need a touchdown. I know the field goal would help. It is a 2-possession game. But 4th down and 1. Here we go inside the red zone from the 16-yard line. Jayden Daniels, single back formation, a little play action. Daniels scrambles. Daniel on the scramble. Jayden Daniels picks up another 1st down for the Washington Commanders. 1st down for Washington, guys. Here we go. 1st and 10 coming up. Football up to the 12. Howdy from Ohio, says Jerry. What's going on, Jerry? How you doing? All right, guys. Here we go. All right, guys, 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Shotgun formation. Jayden Daniels will hand that off to the running back. Brian Robinson gets up to about the 9. A gain of 3 brings up a 2nd down and 7. Coming up right here. 2nd down and 7 with 8:30 remaining in the 3rd quarter. So far, this drive has gone for 13 plays, 60 yards, 6.5 minutes. What do we dial up here? What's up, gorgeous? We got the dogs in the house. 2nd down and 7. Here we go. On 2nd down and 7, can Washington pick this one up? Here we go. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right from the 9. Here is the snap as Jayden Daniels feels the pressure coming in quickly. Daniels will have to scramble. Daniels tries to pump fake. He runs out of bounds. That goes down as a sack for the Atlanta Falcons as Jesse Bates chases him out of bounds. 3rd down coming up, 3rd down and 8. All right, guys, if you are new to this channel, say hello. Let me know that you're out there. Who let the dogs out? Who? What's up, Michael? Hey, Bruce. Come here, buddy. Oh, we got Daisy? No? They're eating their toys. They're playing with toys. Here we go. 3rd down and 8 coming up. We got an empty backfield here from the 10-yard line. Washington with the football on 3rd down and 8. There is the snap. Dropping back, Jayden Daniels with time will wind up and fire. The catch is made. This will be a touchdown. Zach Ertz, touchdown, Washington Commanders. The Commanders punch this one in. A long drive, guys. This is a 15-play, 69-yard, 7.5-minute drive. Touchdown there for the Washington Commanders. If you guys stuck with me through the entirety of that drive, please hit the like button. The score is now 13-17. The extra point attempt coming up right here is Terry McLaurin. Looks like, like Zach Ertz after he made that catch. Touchdown for Zach Ertz. 69 again, says Mike. Oh, right. Giggity, giggity, giggity goo. Here we go, guys. We need 31 more subscribers to get to 21-1. There's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good, and the score is now 17-14. Yeah, we got to 21,000. Isn't that, guys? Isn't that good? Where's Bruce? All right, guys. So, looks like Washington did connect on there. Washington got the touchdown. The score is now 17-14. 3rd game, Mario. Hit that like. Thank you, CMC. Appreciate that. We have been live all day. Courtney saying, my shirt says tell your S. Give the dog a biscuit. Are you English? Give the dog a biscuit. We coming, baby. No stopping now, says Henry. Giggity? Question mark? Phrasing? Tell your dogs I said hello, says Courtney. Did you hear that, guys? She says hi to y'all. She's saying hello to my dogs. All right, guys, enough about the dogs. Let's talk football right now. Again, were y'all really that surprised? The Washington Commanders, Jayden Daniels has been much better this season than Michael Penix Jr. has. Of course, Michael Penix Jr. just got his very first career start in the NFL last week against the New York Giants. In that game, these are all the numbers that he scored. Michael Penix Jr., 202 total yards. Was that last week against the Giants? Am I tripping, or was that Jayden Daniels who played the Giants last week? Michael Penix Jr. last week. Yeah, that was the Giants. Yeah, I was right the first time. You leaving? You taking the dogs with you? Oh, there's groceries downstairs. That's good. All right, guys. So that's the quick quarterback comparison. All right, guys. Quick question. What's a good one for y'all? What is a good one that I haven't done yet? This or that, guys. We're going to do a this or that. This or that. Do you guys prefer rainy days? Do you guys prefer snowy days? Now, we didn't really talk about the wide receiver comparison for these two teams, guys. That's one of the things that we didn't really get to talk about. The Atlanta Falcons, believe it or not, when it comes to passing yards, they are 6th in the NFL at receiving yards per game. Meanwhile, the Washington Commanders are 16th when it comes to that. What's a Dotson? You mean a Jahan Dotson? Bless you. Targets per game. The Falcons throw the football more often than Washington, but again, nothing really to write home about in targets per game. The one thing we really want to focus on in this category is average yards per reception. Right now, the Falcons are averaging 10.9 yards per reception. The Washington Commanders averaging just 10.4. They are still pretty close, and it's a pretty comparable wide receiver core right now. And this is showing today, man. It is a pretty even split when we look at it. Let's scroll up just a little bit over here. You can see 122 total yards, or 200 total yards for the Washington Commanders and 199 for the Atlanta Falcons. Again, a pretty even split. Here we go, guys. We did get the kick and a return. The football up to the 29-yard line of the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons now have the football with a 3-point lead. Rain, because I don't have to shovel it, says Zoom Station. Yeah, that's not something we deal with here in San Antonio. The Falcons are stuck now, says Aiden. Uh-oh. Dennis, the answer is yes. Here's the snap. There's the handoff to the left-hand side. I'm chewing on ice. No gain right there on the left-hand side. Guys, will bring up a no gain, 2nd down and 10 coming up. Atlanta has the football. Both rain and snow. Atlanta has the football. The San Antonio Jets, we would do better with that team. Guys, we are all tied up right now. 200 total yards of offense for both sides here. Let's see what happens here. We got a 2nd down and 9. That just adjusted. 2nd down and 9 coming up for Atlanta. A shotgun formation with trips right. Motion on the field from Drake London from the 30-yard line. Michael Penix Jr. takes the snap, looks left, winds up, throws. The catch is made at about the 34-yard line. This will bring up a gain of 4. 3rd down and 5. 3rd down and 5 coming up here for Atlanta. Can they get this one? Let's find out. Love that nature smell when it rains. I think you mean Dutch Hound? I'm rooting for Atlanta. My late older sister was a school teacher. RIP. Shout out to you, Jerry. Thanks for that. Thanks for sharing that story with us. All right, guys, here we go. We've got 3rd and 5 coming up here. 3rd down and 5. We've got a shotgun formation. There is the snap, dropping back. In trouble, fumbling the football. Michael Penix Jr. will lay back down on top of it. He did fumble. There's a flag on the play. Let's find out what the officials have to say here. With 5:30 left to go in this 3rd quarter, it looks like it's going to be a holding against the offense here. Holding on the offense, that penalty is declined. They're going to go ahead and take the 6-yard loss and the down. 4th down and 11 coming up here. It was 3rd down and 5 as Michael Penix got strip sack fumbled. Had to lay down on top of that football. 4th down and 11. So Falcons going to punt the football. Washington Commanders looking to get the lead here. All right, guys, here we go. The punt team is out for Atlanta. Waiting for the snap right now is Pinion. Don't know why they're taking all day long. Here's the snap. Here's the punt. They're sending this one back. Washington going to get the football here. That is going to be... You took all that time to kick the football, and you shank the kick. Football to the Washington 30-yard line. Here we go. Okay, guys. This takes us back to a quick commercial break. Well, but we do another this or that. Let's start a poll. This or that, guys. What do you guys prefer? TV or movies? TV or movies? What would y'all rather watch in your free time? Maybe the answer is probably YouTube, since you guys are here with me right now. Shout out to you guys. But I personally, I'm more of a TV guy. I like TV. I think that movies are a hell of a commitment. If you're sitting down and you just kind of want to go through like a quick stream with someone, maybe you're trying to Netflix and chill, or whatever it is that you're trying to do, movies like TV, man. Family Guy all day. I love that. I'm a big Family Guy fan. I'm also a big adult cartoon fan, so I really like Futurama. I like funny stuff. I like to watch Football Nation, says Justin Sane CR7. What's up, Justin Sane, Cristiano Ronaldo 7? Shout out to you, man. Thanks for checking in. John Morgan saying documentary, both TV and movies. YouTube for sure, though, says Danny. What's up, Danny? Thanks for checking in, man. I love a good series, says Country Kisses. Okay, guys, best series of all time. We are in the middle of a commercial break. I know we've got a 3-point game at hand, but we are going to read the chats right now and find out what you guys have to say. What is the best TV series of all time? Curious to see what you guys say out there. Archer, I do love Archer. I do love Archer. That's a really good one. Supernatural, Naruto, okay. Lonesome Dove, never heard of that one. Midnight Gospel, Yellowstone. Didn't that one just end? Game of Thrones, hand down the best. I heard that ended terribly, though, guys. And I could never get past the first episode of Game of Thrones. It was just brutal. Dumb Loser saying Breaking Bad. Bro, I might legitimately lean in that direction. I have not seen a more complete series than Breaking Bad for sure, dude. All right, guys, we are at 17-14. Atlanta Falcons have the lead right now. Atlanta Falcons so far in this game have been looking pretty good. Michael Penix Jr. so far in this game has completed 11 of 20 for 102 yards. Passing through the air, 1 interception, no passing touchdown for Michael Penix Jr. Right now, though, Washington Commanders have the football on a 1st and 10. There is the snap from the 30-yard line. This time, he will scramble. Jayden Daniels gets up to the 43-yard line. A 13-yard gain and a 1st down for Washington. 1st down for the Washington Commanders. Shout out to Mongo, who says The Simpsons. Country Kisses, who says Seinfeld, The Office, or Friends. I love Dexter. Nice. Okay. TV has too much commercials, says David Bowers. Fair enough. The Walking Dead was good up until about like season 6. Here we go, guys. There's the snap. There is the handoff. Flags coming in quickly, though. That will stop the action here. False start against the Washington Commanders. 5-yard penalty, 1st and 15. Backs up Washington to the 38-yard line. Here we go. Zoom, says Eric Contreras. Come on and zooma, 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 zoom. The IT crowd. Oh, I thought that was a fun show there. Parks and Rec was hilarious. Straight to jail right away. 1st and 15 coming up, guys. The Washington Commanders have the football at the 38-yard line. Here is the snap, a little play action there. Winds up and throws. Great job by Landman to swat that football down to the ground on 1st and 15. Pass is incomplete. 2nd down and 15 coming up right now. No, I never watched Oz. But you would say Oz, the Italian Santa Claus. Hey, you ever watched Oz? You ever watched Oz? We break kneecaps on this show. That's what we like to do. Oz was good. Anybody remember Oz? Didn't that come on during the same time as The Sopranos? Here we go, guys. We got ourselves a pro set formation on 2nd down and 15. Here's the snap, dropping back. Jayden Daniels will scramble again on 2nd and 15, making a man miss. Picks up the 1st down and then some before going out of bounds. That is a big gain of 18 yards and a 1st down. 1st down right there for Jayden Daniels and the Washington Commanders. Commanders get the 1st down up to Atlanta's 44-yard line. Here we go, 1st down for Washington. Washington inside of Atlanta territory. A little spin move right there, says Steve N. A little bit, yeah, a little bit of a spin move. You're not wrong. Yeah, you're right. 1st and 10 coming up. Pistol formation again. Jayden Daniels making the call to his running back, making sure his running back heard. There is the snap. A handoff to the running back will go forward for about 2 yards. This time, not a lot on the carry there as Rodriguez picks up 2 yards. 2nd down and 8 coming up. Jeff, thank you. I appreciate that, sir. I do appreciate that. All right, guys, we've got ourselves a 2nd down and 8 after the 2-yard carry. Here's the snap. Jayden Daniels dropping back in trouble, has to scramble from the 42, gets brought down at about the 39. Daniels getting laid down on, pancaked on that play by Carter. This brings up a 3rd down and 5. 3rd down for Washington. Taco for life, says Rhonda Davis. How about that? All right, guys, thanks for letting me know that you guys are 50-50 split there on music or on TV and movies. 3rd down and 5 coming up. Washington Commanders with the football here at the 39-yard line. This would be a very long field goal if they had to kick it. 3rd down and 5, motion on the field. Washington takes the snap. There it is, the blitz coming in. Jayden Daniels going to fire downfield. Incomplete pass intended for Terry McLaurin, who was looking to the officials for a flag. Nothing there, brings up a 4th down for Washington. 4th down for the Commanders. Will they kick this field goal or not? Let's find out, guys. It's going to be a long field goal if they do kick this one. At the 39-yard line of Atlanta. Let's see what happens here. So it is a 4th down and 5, and they are lined up to go for it, guys. 4th down and 5. Empty backfield here for Washington. At the 39-yard line, the gamble. Here's the snap. There's the catch. He goes forward, fights for it. Yes, 1st down. 1st down for the Washington Commanders as Jeremy McNichols stretches for the extra yard. 1st down for Washington, football to the 33. 1st down there. Unbelievable. Inkmaster was a good one. All right, guys. That is a 1st down for Jeremy McNichols. That is a 1st down for the Washington Commanders. It is a 3-point game, a fresh new set of downs for Washington. Timeout going to come in right now. Flag's going to come in right now. No. Timeout going to be called right here. This is a timeout. Will Washington score a touchdown on this drive, guys? What do y'all think? We've got a 1st and 10, football to the Atlanta Falcons 33-yard line. Washington looking solid on this one. Inkmaster is great TV, says Sam, but it's objective. Like, when I watched Inkmaster, I saw some tattoos get eliminated that should not have gotten eliminated, and other tattoos that made it through that should not have made it through. So if I was a judge there on Inkmaster, I'd probably would have gone a little bit different right there. We're definitely off the rails right now, guys. Okay, so the Commanders trail by 3. If they win this game, they clinch a playoff spot. If they lose this game, the Washington Commanders will then have to go against the Dallas Cowboys. Washington Commanders will have to get a win over the Dallas Cowboys with no CeeDee Lamb. We saw what happened today against the Philadelphia Eagles. That was rough. That was a rough game to cover, but we covered that game today. On the other side, guys, the next game coming up for the Atlanta Falcons, if they win this game or lose this game, it does not matter. They will be playing the Carolina Panthers next week. All teams should be playing divisional matchups next week. All teams should be playing on Sunday in Week 18. So between now and Sunday. We're going to be covering some college football games just to fill in that gap because I don't want to just cover 3 games on the week. Zoom saying sorry, Aura, but we're taking that cash. I don't know. Atlanta Falcons, not going to roll over and die that quickly, guys. Offensively, the Falcons have been pretty solid. In yards per game, they are the 9th best team in the NFL. They are a top 10 team when it comes to yards per play offensively as well. I will say in the red zone, it has been problematic for Atlanta, but they are not in the red zone. Instead, right now, the Washington Commanders have the football. And the Washington Commanders have been really good offensively. Points per game. They average about 28.8 points per game, the Washington Commanders do. Right now, with 1:38 left to go in the third quarter of this game, Washington has just 14. They are behind schedule right now. Washington looking to pick up a touchdown today. On average, they pick up about 375 yards per game. So far in this game, just 242. Third down efficiency, they have a success rate of about 45.6%. Red zone efficiency, 61.3%. Let's see what they fire up right here. We do have a 1st and 10 coming up from the 33-yard line. Here we go. Atlanta inside of Washington Commanders, inside of Atlanta Falcons territory. Motion on the field. Here's the snap, a little play action. Looks to the right, throws to the right. The catch is made. This will be a gain of 6 yards. 2nd down and 4 coming up for Washington after the 6-yard grab from Olamide Zaccheaus. So Olamide Zaccheaus gets the 1st down. 1:24 left to go in the third quarter of this game before we get into the fourth quarter of this game. Here we go. We are shy of the red zone here. Still shy of the red zone at about the 27-yard line. Single back formation motion on the field. Here's the snap and an end around. This time Zaccheaus gets the carry. He does get inside the 20-yard line. A gain of about 13. Scratch that. A gain of 8 is good for a 1st down. Up to the 19-yard line. Washington Commanders, 1st down. All right, guys, we are now back inside the red zone after that 8-yard gain from Zaccheaus. He's been a factor today, guys. Let's scroll down a little bit so you can see his fantasy score on the right-hand side. We got numbers over here for y'all. Feel free to zoom in. Those are there for your convenience. On 1st and 10 from the 19, Jayden Daniels will keep this one as he runs out of bounds inside the 15, down at the 14. 2nd down and 5 after the 5-yard scramble play. 27 seconds left to go. The clock is hot. Clock is hot. This should take us to the end of the third quarter, guys. This play right here should take us to the end of the third quarter. We are 21 subscribers away from 21-1. Again, I like those even numbers. 21 subscribers away from 21-1. This should take us back to a commercial break. And this will take us back to a commercial break. All right, guys. Y'all got to tell me. Fourth quarter action coming up right now. Who do you think will make the Super Bowl right now? That is my question to y'all. We're going to end this Q&A. And I'm going to ask y'all, who will be in the Super Bowl? Now, you can take one team from the AFC column and one team from the NFC column and put together your picks. Who do you think will be in the Super Bowl? Chiefs versus Lions, says Dakota. Steve N saying Bills versus Lions. Falcons. Ooh, let's see if they can actually make it in right now. Falcons lose season over, says yes, sir. That is true. Commanders maybe possibly making it into the Super Bowl. There's a chance. Taylor Swift will be at the Super Bowl. Yeah, probably. Bills, says the disc golf. KC or the Bills versus the Lions. Man, are you guys really going to continue to disrespect the Minnesota Vikings, who have a 14-win right now? 14 wins for the Minnesota Vikings. Not one person out here saying skull. I am shocked by that. You really don't think that Sam Darnold can get there, do ya? You guys really don't believe in the Philadelphia Eagles, do ya? We got some pretty good teams out here. How about those Packers fans? I am shocked, guys. I am shocked. There we go. Bengals and Buccaneers. The Bengals can still get in. Nice play right there, David Ray. Detroit versus Buffalo, says Tony. North versus North, says Mongo3377. Ravens, Lions. You guys really got your eggs in that Lions basket, huh? I don't know, man. I don't know if that curse will ever be broken for the Detroit Lions, but I guess we'll find out this year, won't we? Chiefs versus Washington, says Daniel Wilson. Ooh, interesting, Daniel. Anyone except the Vikings, says Country Kisses. Bills, Lions, says Kenneth. The Italian Santa Claus saying Detroit. Brandy saying Lions and Bills. Let's see. Danny saying KC and Vikes. Nice. All right, guys. So you can see that we've got a lot of things going on. And it's not just that, man. There's a long way to get there. It is not just these initial playoff games. Then we're going to have to see the Chiefs beat someone here. Out of these 4 games, we're going to have another matchup after that. The playoffs are just now getting started. Here we go, guys. 2nd down and 5 coming up. We are inside the red zone. Washington with the football. Waiting for the snap right now. There's the snap and the handoff. This time, this play for Jeremy McNichols as he fights his way to the 10-yard line. 3rd down and 1 coming up. Good extra effort right there. Vikings getting no respect, honestly. Lando, I'm going to literally ignore you for spamming my chat box. Here we go, guys. We got ourselves a 3rd down and 1 coming up. Here is the snap and a handoff. This will be enough for a 1st down. 1st and goal coming up here after that one. Okay, guys, here we go. All right, guys. Thank you, Henry. Here we go. We got a 1st and goal coming up right now after that short gain right there for Rodriguez. 1st and goal coming up here from the 8-yard line. Here's the snap and a handoff to Rodriguez. Again, Rodriguez goes forward. It looks like he's going to get in, but he will be stopped at 2nd down and 2. By the way, guys, my name is Mario. You're watching Football Nation. Feel free to call me by my name. Appreciate you guys. I hope that you guys are enjoying this color radio broadcast right now. What color is the Super Bowl logo this year? That'll tell you who gets in. Here we go, guys. Washington Commanders on a 2nd down and goal from the 2-yard line. A single back formation. Waiting for the snap with motion on the field. There's the snap and a toss. This time, straight back. This time, straight forward. Into the red zone, into the end zone. Touchdown! Washington Commanders. Chris Rodriguez will punch this one in. And the Commanders get the points there. All right, guys. Commanders take the lead now. Here comes the extra point attempt. The extra point attempt will be good as well. Commanders up 20-17. Commanders up 20-17. The extra point attempt gonna come here any moment. The score right now 17-21 when we get this extra point. That happened, said Father Time. It sure did. Here we go, guys. Here's the extra point attempt from the left hash. The kick is up. The kick is good, and the score is now 17-21. Oh, man. Oh, no. Aura, says Brandy. Oh, no. Hey, Mario, what's up from Tecate, Baja, Mexico? What's up, Joe P? Is that a commanding lead? Not at all. Not at all, guys. So, let's ask y'all this next question. Commanders did score on this drive. Most of you guys got that one right. Mario, what does your tattoo mean? I will break that down in just a second, guys. Okay. Who will win this game? 13 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter, guys. Both teams need this one big time. Falcons need this one to stay in the playoff race. Washington needs this one to get into the playoffs and clinch right there. Falcons or Commanders? What do y'all think? All right, guys. So the 3 visible tattoos that y'all can see, since I had to clear this up in a comment the other day. Someone got upset or was saying something about the fact that I had tattoos. I'm going to say this one time. Hopefully I don't have to say it again. It's okay if I do, but hopefully I don't have to. So I've got 3 tattoos that you can see on my body right now from where I'm at. This right here is an alchemy circle. A lot of you guys see this on Full Metal Alchemist. It is an alchemy circle, the original story from The Alchemist. You should read that book. Anyways, I got my family's zodiac sides printed on the inside. It is geometric shapes. And yeah, this was a tattoo that I got in lieu of my father, who passed away back in 2013. Want to keep things light. Anyways, most of the tattoos that I have are family meaning tattoos. I've got this cuff right here, which admittedly is actually a cover-up tattoo. I used to have a really stupid tattoo on the inside here. It was a cloud with brass knuckles and lightning bolts that were coming out. And if you look really closely, you can maybe see some colors that don't fit, like this little blue line that's there. Anyways, you probably can't see it on camera. Anyways, that is what this tattoo is. I got 2 blue and 2 red. 2 blue for my dad and my brother, 2 red for my mom and my sister. So this is another family piece. I've got another one here that is a globe, and it says explore. Explore. I love traveling the world. I've been all over the world, and it is one of the pieces that defines who I am. So the globe that says explore. Most of my tattoos, almost all of my tattoos, are about my family and the people I love and the people I care about and the things that define me as who I am. Like, I've got a scorpion tattoo over here. I'm a Scorpio, so that's one of the things. I grew up watching the Rugrats. I have a tattoo of Reptar on my back. I play music. I have a treble clef on my left calf. I've got tattoos, but that doesn't mean that I'm like a crazy person or like someone who had a twisted or messed up past. Just thought that I would just clear that up in case anybody was wondering. Anyways, guys, feels weird that I had to clear that up, but, you know, the internet is a weird place to be. We're looking to get more tattoos. Juvie Hall ink had to be covered up, says David. I didn't have tattoos then. Actually, I did get my first tattoo when I was like 15. And I blame Linda. I blame my sister. If you're watching this, Linda, I blame you. I got my very first tattoo. That was an absolute mistake, honestly. The guy was literally eating mushrooms out of a bag and goes, all right, well, let's get this done before this hits. Here we go, guys. Well, you guys just learned something new about me. Here we go. I hope you guys are satisfied. Thank you, Zoom. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Atlanta with the football. Michael Penix Jr. will dump off. The catch is made at about a gain of 6 here to the 36-yard line. 2nd down and 4 coming up. 2nd down coming up right here. Atlanta Falcons with the football after the 6-yard gain. When you hit 50K, get a Football Nation tattoo. I'll get a Football Nation tattoo when we hit 100 for sure. Get a Spurs tat, Mario. Let's go. How about them Spurs? All right, guys, here we go. Both these teams are shocking, says Goofball. All right, guys. Here's the snap. There's the handoff to the left-hand side. This time, Bijan Robinson will get a carry here. Atlanta Falcons pick up a couple yards on that play. This brings up a 3rd down and 2. 3rd down and 2 coming up right now. Lex Tats in Vegas worked with the show, not directly on camera. 30-year vet, did a killer job. Nice, Sam. Rock on, guys. Here we go. We've got ourselves a 3rd down and 2 coming up for the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons have the football. Pro set formation from the 38-yard line. Here's the snap. Surveying, winds up and throws. The catch is made by Ray McCloud, who's still on his feet, continues to go forward. Down at the Washington Commanders 49. He rolled over on top of a player, stayed on his feet, picked up 13 yards. 1st down, Atlanta. 1st down for the Atlanta Falcons. Extra effort for Ray McCloud, who made the grab. Rolled over on top of the defender, not ever touching the ground. And great job by the officials to not blow the whistle early there. Here we go from the 49-yard line across midfield. Atlanta in the pocket. Penix getting hit on the release. That'll be a forward pass, incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10 coming up. 11 subscribers is all we need, guys. If you're out there and you're still watching the conclusion of this game, hit that subscribe button. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Football at the 49-yard line. Atlanta Falcons with possession right now. That was definitely a forward pass. There was no fumble on there. We've got a 2nd down and 10 coming up right now. Give it to him again, says Bob Sanders. Here we go. 2nd down and 10. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Dropping back. The 4-man rush coming in. Penix winding up. Throwing to Drake London. That was a good shot. But that pass was broken up. 3rd down and 10 coming up. 3rd down and 10 coming up. Washington Commanders doing a good job at stopping Atlanta right now. Atlanta with the football. 3rd down and 10 from the Washington 49. Can Atlanta get the first down here? They need this first down. They trail by 4. Aura needs this. Aura needs this one. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Michael Penix Jr. waits for the snap. He takes the snap. The 4-man rush comes in. Penix in trouble. Penix will fumble the football on the sack. It is recovered by the Atlanta Falcons. This brings up a 4th down here. A big stop. A big stop right there for the Washington Commanders defense. This brings up a 4th down, guys. Atlanta trailing by 4. Will likely punt this football. Thank you, Twana. They will likely punt this football now. That backs them up. Here's the punt team for Atlanta. With 10:20 left to go, Atlanta's playoff berth on the line here. There is the snap. There is the kick. Washington getting the football back. We get a return, the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35 before contact is made up to the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up for the Washington Commanders. The Atlanta Chickens probably better than me having called them the Arizona Falcons. Can't believe I said that. That's so embarrassing. Still pretty funny. Washington is on fire, says Kenneth Lash. All right, guys. Back to another commercial break. How are y'all doing? Who's everybody rooting for right now? Looks like y'all think that the Commanders are going to win this game. 66% of you guys on the poll right now saying that Commanders will win. Falcons, just a 35% probability there, according to you guys. Okay. Arizona Falcons sounds about right, says Jimmy. All right, guys, we're going to end that one. Ricky Sports Lover saying Falcons are basura. Is this game effing fixed? Ha. Interesting. All right, guys. Here's the other one. We're going to do a this or that. We did this one earlier today. Sometimes we have to repeat some material when we are live all day. But just out of curiosity, are you guys FanDuel or DraftKings? What do you guys prefer? Different audience, different crowd. Let's find out what you guys have to say. Anybody who is out there doing fantasy football, daily fantasy sports, whether you're doing daily fantasy sports or maybe you do like Yahoo Fantasy Leagues or ESPN Leagues. I'm curious. What do you guys prefer? I'm personally a DraftKings fan. I've never really used Prize Picks, or I've used Prize Picks but never FanDuel. Jody's checking in right now. Jody saying, Mario, first year really watching football, and I'm hooked due to your amazing energy and great coverage. Thank you, Jody. I appreciate that. Seriously, thank you. Alan checking into the conversation. Alan saying, Commanders are my little brother's team, so I got to root for them, and my team, 49ers, has no chance to make the playoffs. That is true. I'd rather the Philadelphia Eagles play Green Bay in the playoffs instead of the Washington Commanders, says Chris LeClaire. Interesting. Who is the most dangerous team out there? For sure. Yeah, I think the Commanders are going to win, says Twana. It's a 4-point game. Circus Sportsbook says Retro Vetti. Interesting. I would lose both, says Zoom. Thank you, Gina. Appreciate that, Gina. Thank you so much. All right, guys. By the way, this is the energy that I have left over after 3 games. This is the final game of 3, and I am exhausted, but I'm giving you what I have left in the tank. From the 36-yard line, there is the snap, wheeling out to the right, winds up and fires. Catch is made. Zacchaeus again across midfield. A big catch and a first down there for Washington. First down for the Washington Commanders. Thank you, Big Mac. Appreciate that. How many years without Falcons playoffs? Well, at least since 2016, that's for sure. Go energy, says Brian Westberg. That's what this channel's all about. We're all about good energy. Y'all can miss me with all that negativity. Here we go, guys. We got a 1st and 10 coming up for Washington from the 49-yard line. A pistol formation here. There's the snap and a handoff. Designed quarterback run. That's a little play action. Jayden Daniels not going down. That is a gain of 7 for Jayden Daniels on 1st and 10 from the 48. Brings up a 2nd down and 3 from the 41. 2nd down for Washington after that Jayden Daniels scramble. Looks like we are still under 500 likes on this live stream with 1,600 people watching. Can we get to 500? Guys, can we get to 500 likes? If we just had half of you guys hit the like button, we would get there. Hit that like button. 2nd down and 3, shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the right here. From the 41-yard line, there is the snap and a handoff. Brian Robinson finding space, picking up about 11 yards, and another 1st down for Washington. Moves the sticks again. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 30, going to get another touchdown, says Tony. It's possible, man. Brian Robinson gets up to the 30-yard line, 1st and 10 from the 30, and 3 subscribers away from the 21-1. Let's see if we can get there. I promise. Okay, that's the last time I say it until the end of this game. I know you guys are watching. 90% of the viewers on this channel are not subscribed. That's okay. Here's a big carry and a big gain of 12 right there. Up to the 18-yard line. A big 1st down. 1st down for Washington. Takes us inside of the red zone. So, all right, guys, that'll be the last time that I mention it until the end of the game. Thank you guys for watching this live stream with me. That is a 12-yard gain right there for Brian Robinson. 1st down and 10 coming up. We are inside the red zone at the 18-yard line. We've got ourselves a pistol formation. There's the snap and a handoff. Robinson gets the carry again, a gain of just a yard. Brings up a 2nd down and 9. So a gain of just 1, 2nd down and 9. Oh, that's right, Shane. It is right. I can even show you the numbers. 90%. Legitimately, Shane. I promise you that. Here we go, guys. 2nd down and 9 coming up for the Washington Commanders. We're averaging 1 million views a month, so you do the math. 1 million views a month, and we only have 20,000 subscribers. We got to get our conversion rate up. Here's the snap on 2nd down and 9. Wheeling out, winds up and throws. The catch is made from the 10. The 5 dropping the shoulder. 1st and goal coming up right now for the Washington Commanders. Bates on the grab right there. 1st down, Washington. Here we go. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line here. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. Can Washington punch this one in? They are up by 4. They need to extend their lead here. They need to extend the lead here. Atlanta Falcons hoping for the exact opposite. Here we go, guys. 6 minutes left to go in this football game. 6 minutes left to go in the football game. Dan Quinn running up along the sideline, calling the timeout. First timeout going to be taken there by the Washington Commanders. Quick 30-second break. Let's see what happens here. Punch it, boys, says Rhonda Davis. The Commanders are winning this, says Retro Vetti. What's up, Retro? Shout out to you. Mark McKay W says CMC you later. CMC, let's talk. Ooh, look at that. You guys are making friends in the chat area. That's what this channel's all about. Latoya saying, my mom sent me here. I love your energy as well. Subscribing, shout out to my mama Gina. What's up, Latoya? What is up, Gina? Shout out to y'all laters. Thanks for watching. Latoya and Gina, I appreciate y'all checking into this live stream. Should pause the stream and show a sub to continue. What? I could bring it up, dude. I have no shame in my game. Members only, guys. I already have those videos out there, and we've talked about it. We're going to do another members only live stream this week. All of you channel members, I will show you guys on Wednesday exactly what I mean. Anyways, 1st and 10 coming up. 1st and goal coming up from the 3-yard line. I'll reserve that for our channel members only, guys. I want to make sure that the channel members do get the perks that they have been promised for becoming channel members. Here we go, 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. This time it is a designed quarterback run as Jayden Daniels gets up to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1 coming up now. Show the numbers equals guilt subscription, says Jimmy Hino. I mean, come on, man. It doesn't matter. Guilt or not, it's not going to make a that's just going to come off as desperate. You guys know exactly who's out there, and I don't care if you guys are subscribed or not. It helps if you guys do subscribe. I just want you guys to stick around. Give me some of your time today. This game is almost over, 5 minutes and 30 seconds. You know what's more important than subscribers is watch time. That is one of the biggest metrics here on YouTube. More than subscriber counts, the watch time is really where it's at. So thank you guys for watching this live stream. Flag coming in on this play, 2nd down and goal. There is the flag right there. No flag for delay of game. Another timeout for Washington here with 1 timeout remaining. Washington facing a 2nd down and 1. Mario is too tired to care, Micah. It's been a long day, bro. That's so funny you say that because I kind of am. Straight up, I have been live since 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. It is now 9:50. Creeping up on hour 11 right now. Creeping up on hour 11. Here we go, guys. We're going to have a 2nd down and 1 after this 30-second timeout right now. A quick 30-second timeout. Dreadful game, innit? Not so much. This wasn't so bad, guys. Not as bad as the Dallas Cowboys game, that's for sure. A 2nd down and goal and an offset I formation. Jayden Daniels on 2nd and goal will hand that off. Brian Robinson will lose a yard on the play. 3rd down and 3 coming up for Washington. 3rd down. Washington getting stuffed on that one as Brian Robinson loses a couple yards right now. 3:51 a.m. in the UK, says Goofball. Tough to watch if you're an Atlanta fan, says Mark Price. Well, Atlanta got to stop right there. Here we go, guys. Atlanta got to stop right there. It's a 3rd down and goal and a pistol formation. We got motion on the field, a little play action. Winds up and throws. The catch is made. Touchdown, Olamide Zacchaeus. But there is a flag on the play. Hold the phone, guys. Looks like there will be a holding on the offense. Back it up. 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line becomes a 3rd and goal from the 12 on the penalty. Offensive holding against Washington. 4:39 left to go in this 4th quarter. The officials want to make this game a good one, and they're doing a great job right now. Here we go, guys. We're going to get a big 3rd down and 12. Step away, get back on my feet. Don't want to lose my energy right now. Okay. All right, guys. 3rd and goal coming up from the 12-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 12. We got an empty backfield here. Waiting for the snap is Jayden Daniels. Jayden Daniels takes the snap, dropping back, looking left, throwing left. Deep shot, incomplete. 4th down coming up right here. 4th and goal from the 12-yard line. Washington Commanders facing a 4th down. They are going to have to kick a field goal here. Here comes the field goal unit for Washington. Twana saying, Jayden, just run it in yourself. This is the game right here, says Jimmy. You are right, Jimmy. This is the game. This is the show. Zane Gonzalez lining up to kick this field goal here to make it a 7-point game. Here we go. Here comes the field goal for the Washington Commanders. This whole time I never had the red zone music on. The kick is up, the kick is good, and the score is 24-17. 24-17 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. I cannot tell you guys. I can't even begin to explain how, beat down I am from today's live streams. Now, you guys might be thinking, dude, you just watched football all day. But try talking for 12 hours straight. My gosh. Just dropping that filibuster today. All right, guys, the score is 24-17 after the Washington Commanders knock back that field goal. Thanks for another great day of Football Nation. You're the best. Thank you, Courtney. I appreciate that. You're like a Latino soccer goal host. And I'm going pollo loco, says Henry. What's up, Henry? Thanks for checking in. 5 more minutes, Mario. You're right, Joe. You're right, man. Does a 7-point lead really change anything from a 4-point lead? They still need a touchdown. That is true. But a 4-point lead, if the Falcons were to score a touchdown, then the Washington Commanders would then be facing a deficit. This way, at least if the Atlanta Falcons do score that extra touchdown, it's still a tied game, and the Commanders have that cushion. 420 time, says Rodez. What is up, man? All right, how about another this or that? Let's find out what's up with you guys. Thank you. Thank you for your show. Thank you, ZM. 3 years in Middle Alabama with no TV, watching on my phone. Just very thankful. Thank you, ZM. Shout out to you, bro. Let's start a poll right here, right now, and let's find out, guys. Another this or that. We asked this one the other day, and I thought it was funny because we got a huge reply from this one. This or that, guys. Let's find out a little bit about you guys. Maybe both of them. Anyways, we got a huge response last time I asked this or that question. Do you prefer to drink or do you prefer your toke? I wonder, what is up with you guys? Are y'all the cool kids out on the block? Do we got a couple of squares? That's okay if you're a square. That just means you're not around. Get it? Anyways, no worries. Retro Rogue, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Retro Rogue saying, seems like a genuine guy. As opposed to like a what? As a disingenuous guy? Who are those guys? Who is disingenuous, do you think, on your side? Always a toke, says Brent Loy. Shout out to you guys. Thank you, guys. Never heard of a toke. That's totally fine, country. No need. Appreciate you, Danny. You are stealing from Telemundo. Keep up the great commentary. Appreciate that. There's the kick. We get the return up to the 20, the 25, down at the 31-yard line. Atlanta Falcons with the football. This brings up a first down for Atlanta with 4:25 left to go. Guys, I'm going to say this here really quick. We've got a 1st and 10. The Atlanta Falcons trail by 7. 4.5 minutes left to go in this football game. Atlanta has 2 timeouts. Washington has just the 1. Can Atlanta tie this game up before regulation? Let's see what happens here. Here we go, guys. We've got ourselves a pistol formation from the 32-yard line. Motion on the field. Michael Penix Jr. takes the snap, hands that football off to Bijan Robinson, who runs around the left-hand side. Will turn the edge, picks up 7 yards on the play. 2nd down and 3 coming up for Atlanta. Stopping the clock with 4:18 left to go. 4:18 left to go, guys, in this football game. Gummy shots, says John Morgan. Retrovi saying no. Penix is going to throw an interception. Shout out to my husband, Sam. We met on a one-night stand off of drinks. Been married for 10 years with 6 kids. Ooh. Shout out to you. Talk about a love story. Not the traditional way, but I like it. Here we go, guys. Motion on the field on 2nd down and 5. Atlanta with the football at the 37. A little play action there. 4-man rush coming in. Michael Penix Jr. An awkward release on that throw is an incomplete pass. Brings up a 3rd down and 5. 3rd down and 5. Donnie, you stay strong, bro. Don't let any of us affect you. Continue your path towards recovery. Congratulations to you for what you've been able to accomplish, man. All right, guys. Congratulations to you for what you've been able to accomplish. 3rd down and 5 coming up right now. And I guess an apology, a little delayed right now for anybody who is in recovery. Did not mean to spark anything there, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys are out there. All right, guys, we've got a 3rd down and 5 coming up. Here is the snap. Dropping back, looking left, throwing left. The catch is made at the 50-yard line. And this time, it looks like it's a 1st down. A 1st down made right there by the Atlanta Falcons after the 14-yard grab from Drake London. 1st down, Atlanta. All right, guys, Atlanta Falcons get the 1st down. Retro Rogue, thank you for the clarification, sir. Appreciate that. And I'm glad that you see a little something in me, Retro Rogue. Appreciate that, sir. Thank you. All right, guys. It's a 7-point game. 4:08 remaining. We are across midfield. Atlanta Falcons have the football at the 49-yard line. There is the snap. A play action there as well. Michael Penix Jr. with plenty of time will wind up and throw. Flags coming in. Catch made by Kyle Pitts. Looks like it's going to be a holding call against Atlanta. It would be a holding on the offense. That penalty will be accepted. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down. 1st and 20 coming up right here. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and end this one. We got a good 50-50 split. Thanks, guys. All right. So, tomorrow night, we've got another big game. Here's a simple question. This should probably be a unanimous no right now, but will the Commanders make it to the Super Bowl? No rookie quarterback in the history of the NFL has ever made it to the Super Bowl. Motion on the field right now on 1st and 20. There's the snap. Michael Penix Jr. in the pocket will wind up and throw. Catch is made by Bijan Robinson on 1st and 20. This is a gain of 6, 2nd down and 4 coming up right now. 2nd down and 4 coming up right now. 2nd down and 14, excuse me. 2nd down and 14 after the 6-yard gain. It was a 1st and 20. When was the last time they even made it to the playoffs? We have had some rookie quarterbacks get to the AFC Championship game, one of them being Mark Sanchez, believe it or not. 2nd down and 14 in the pocket. Michael Penix Jr. in trouble. Another pump fake there. He chooses to scramble. Will pick up 3 yards on this play instead of throwing the football downfield. This brings up a 3rd down and 11 coming up for the Atlanta Falcons. 3rd down. Atlanta needs this one here, guys. 3rd down and 11. 3rd down and 11 coming up here. Michael Penix Jr., the rookie quarterback, going to be asked to do something special in a hostile environment in Washington right here, right now. Here comes a 3rd down and a go-for-it 4th down situation if they do not convert. Shotgun, here's the snap, dropping back. Penix Jr. will air this one out. Deep shot. Kyle Pitts drops the pass. Incomplete. Intended for Kyle Pitts. The football finds its way to the ground. 4th down and 11. Guys, 4th down coming up right here. And they will have to go for it. Can they convert? Oh, that was so close. Kyle Pitts on the other side of that pass. Atlanta Falcons gonna go for it here, guys. 4th down and 11. This is to stay alive in this football game. Football at the Atlanta 50-yard line. We are at midfield. Here is the snap for all the marbles. There's the shot. There is the grab. Drake London with the catch. Gets inside the 20, inside the red zone. 1st down, Atlanta Falcons. Wow. We are inside the red zone. A 31-yard grab down at the 19-yard line. 1st down for Atlanta. We are now inside the red zone. 2 timeouts remaining. Unbelievable, guys. 2:25 left to go. 1st down for the Falcons. This is a close game no matter how you chop it up, man. 1st and 10 coming up. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Michael Penix Jr. takes the snap. There's the end around. Ray McLeod gets the carry. McLeod gets inside the 10, down inside the 5. At the 5-yard line, another 1st down for Atlanta. 1st down for the Atlanta Falcons. They trail by 7. And they are knocking on the door at the 5-yard line. Can Atlanta punch this one in, guys? There doesn't get more dramatic than this. 1st and goal from the 5. Fresh new set of downs right here. 8 plays, 63 yards, 2 minutes taken off the clock right now. We do have a 2-minute warning. Washington with 1 timeout remaining. Atlanta with 2. There's a muffed snap right there. The snap is high. Bijan Robinson gets the carry. It was a direct snap to Bijan, and that backfires. A loss of 21 yards. Backwards play for Atlanta. No. 2nd down and 26. Bijan Robinson was supposed to take that direct snap, and that was just a bad snap from the center, putting that over the head of the running back. That puts us back outside of the red zone. 2nd down and 26 coming up, and that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Oh, man. So, just a few minutes left, guys. Will Atlanta tie it up? Will Atlanta tie it up? It's going to come down to this. We might even get overtime in this game, guys. We might even get overtime in this game. Can Atlanta tie this one up? The score is 17-24. Atlanta trails by 7. We are in the 2-minute warning. And right now, Atlanta has the football on a 2nd down from the Washington Commanders' 26-yard line. It is 2nd and goal coming up. Twana saying it looks like it'll probably be overtime. James saying, hell to the nah. What's up, James? Man, the last games have all ended like this, sorta. Thanks for clearing that up right there. Brian P saying that they just blew it like that. Should be tie or take the lead, says Bro Jangles. Well, let's do it one step at a time, bro, and let's see what goes on right here. Thank you, Mr. Green. You might have to do 3.5 games today. I might. You're right. But that's okay, because we are doing this right now. We are live out of San Antonio, Texas. I am going to make it, Father Time. Thank you for letting me know. I am going to make it. A long day. A long day. Mario may need Christina to call overtime today. An overtime game on a triple header? Hey, man, it is what it is. Please no overtime, says Courtney and Richie. Scripted play, says Twana. Ooh. Maybe. I don't know if that was a scripted play, but anyways. Big snap right there. If the Falcons lose this game, guys, the LA Rams, that has nothing to do with the LA Rams. If the Falcons lose this game, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers should be getting into the playoffs. What a terrible snap right there. I mean, he straight up snapped that one straight in the air, right over Bijan's head. He was not expecting that. Bijan had his hands right here. That football was up over there. 2nd down and goal. 2nd and 26. Shotgun formation. There is the snap. Dropping back and firing. Catch is made by Drake London. Down at the 13. This brings up a 3rd down. We are back inside the red zone. 3rd down and goal coming up after the catch there for 13 yards. It was a 2nd and 26. A gain of 13 brings up a 3rd and goal from the 13. Shotgun formation. Let's see what happens here, guys. 3rd down. There is the snap. Michael Penix Jr. drops back, looks right, throws right, incomplete pass. Brings up a 4th down and goal. Guys, this is it. This is what it's all about. This is going to be the final play for the Atlanta Falcons in regular time. 4th down and goal coming up here for the Atlanta Falcons. 4th and goal from the 13. This is for all of it. 1:23 remaining. 4th down and goal. Will they convert? Shotgun formation. Here is the snap. Dropping back, fires. It is caught. Michael Pitts, touchdown! Touchdown, Atlanta Falcons! Unbelievable! Let's go! Falcons score a touchdown. Wow! Michael Penix Jr. with his first career NFL touchdown at the best possible time. Completely smothered there was Kyle Pitts on that one. They will kick the extra point attempt, guys. Kyle Pitts does hang on to that one. The extra point attempt will go up. The extra kick is good. And now it is up to the Washington Commanders to get into field goal range. Brandy saying, Aura! Mark saying, I'm exhausted. Bro, how do you think I feel, dude? The score is 24-24. It's the game that never ends, says Tate Brown. The score is all tied up at 24-24. How about it, guys? Okay, let's talk about this. For fantasy football purposes, Michael Penix Jr. just got his first passing touchdown of his NFL career. Michael Penix Jr. today has completed 18 of 32 passes for 198 passing yards, 1 passing touchdown, 1 interception, 11 fantasy points today. Bijan Robinson, 17 carries for Bijan, 90 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. Bijan Robinson has 24 fantasy football points today. Drake London, ladies and gentlemen, 12 targets, 7 receptions, good for 106 receiving yards, no receiving touchdowns. Kyle Pitts getting his first receiving touchdown today, 5 targets, 4 receptions, good for 44 yards right there, 14 fantasy points for him. Ray McLeod has 1 target, good for 13 yards. He's also carried the football across the line of scrimmage for a gain of 14 earlier in this one, and those are the main fantasy scorers today for this Falcons offense. On the other side, guys, the Washington Commanders here, Jayden Daniels has completed 19 of 29 passes, good for 195 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns. He does have an interception today as well. Next to him, Brian Robinson Jr., believe it or not, is not the top running back on this team. The top running back on this team today is Jayden Daniels. Jayden Daniels on 10 scrambles has 85 rushing yards. Brian Robinson Jr. on 12 rushing attempts has 59 rushing yards. We've also got Chris Rodriguez with 16 rushing yards. Top pass catchers today for this Washington Commanders team, Terry McLaurin, actually not even inside the top 4. Today it's Olamide Zaccheaus, 8 targets, 8 receptions, good for 85 yards, 1 receiving touchdown, 22 fantasy points today for Zaccheaus. Zach Ertz also inside the top 3, 4 targets, 3 receptions, good for 56 yards, and a receiving touchdown for Zach Ertz as well. Jamison Crowder, who would be the wide receiver 3 here behind Luke McCaffrey. Jamison Crowder, 5 targets, 3 receptions, good for 25 receiving yards there. All right, guys. So the Atlanta Falcons scored when we were not expecting them to score. Falcons today. The Atlanta Falcons today have 24 points. They normally put up just 21. Today they've got 24. In this game, they've put up 312 total yards of offense. Normally they put up 360. So they are overperforming in the touchdown category, underperforming in the yardage category. On the other side, the home team here with the Washington Commanders, who just got the kick back and a touchback with 1:19 left to go. This could set up for a walk-off field goal. Let's see what happens with this Washington Commanders team. So, offense for this Washington Commanders side. They typically average about 28.8 points per game. 27 would be fine for them if that ends up being the winning field goal today for the Washington Commanders. We are all tied up. The score is 24-24. We are back to a commercial break right now after the kick from the Atlanta Falcons to the Washington Commanders. 1:19 left to go in this football game, ladies and gentlemen. All tied up at 24-24, 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line for Washington when we get back from the commercial break. Can Washington get the points they need to win this one? 3 more points for Washington, and they will get a playoff spot. They will clinch a playoff berth. A loss today to the Atlanta Falcons will change that picture. So, playoff picture is over here, guys. We are, again, in the middle of a commercial break. When we get back, I will call all of the plays for y'all. This is the playoff picture across the NFL right now. And right now, the Washington Commanders are looking to pick up their 11th win of the season and clinch this playoff spot. A loss here, and they could be facing elimination depending on what happens next week with the Dallas Cowboys and the 2 other teams that are on the bubble. Atlanta Falcons with a win would slide back up to number 4, pushing the Buccaneers back down to number 10. And all would be right with the world for Atlanta. but it's not that easily. It's easier said than done. Falcons still trying to get in. They have an 8-7 record. A 9-7 record would put them in the competitive spot right there. And the Commanders losing today could open up the door for another team to squeak in there in the NFC. So let's not lose sight of that. Washington absolutely needs this win. They don't want to drop that game. It's going to come down to it, guys. Here we go. All right, guys. Washington has the football at the 30-yard line. Washington has the football at the 30-yard line. Let's see what happens here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation from the 30. Washington with the football. Motion on the field from Terry McLaurin as he goes to the left-hand side. There is the snap, dropping back on a 4-man rush coming in. In trouble, Jayden Daniels will get sacked on the play. The Falcons get the stop right there. 2nd down and 11 coming up right now. 2nd down and 11. Hurry up offense with 1:01 left to go. Here's the snap on 2nd down. Jayden Daniels will fire, incomplete pass. No flag there for pass interference. Terry McLaurin was looking for one. And an incomplete pass on 2nd down brings up a 3rd down and 11. Just like that. We've got a 3rd down and 11, guys. Oh, man. Maybe the Falcons will win on the walk-off field goal, guys. There should have been a hold. There absolutely should have been a hold. A missed call by the officials right there. That was holding by the defense on that play. No flag. 3rd down and 11 coming up. 3rd down and 10. There's the snap. Jayden Daniels in the pocket will fire again. It is tipped and incomplete. 4th down. Wow. The clock stops. A quick 3 and out. And they're going to kick this football back to the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons have 2 timeouts remaining. The Falcons have 2 timeouts remaining. Washington. How do you drop that football, Zacchaeus? He put that on your numbers. It was not tipped. It was just a dropped pass. Here comes the punt, guys. Washington going to punt this football back to Atlanta. Here we go. All right, guys, this kick is going to be returned. This time up to about the 19-yard line. And here we go. Atlanta going to try to ice this game. Maybe Atlanta will get the walk-off field goal. Maybe Atlanta will get the walk-off field goal here. All right, guys. Will Atlanta win it here? So I guess I was wrong. I thought that was going to be the final offensive play there. Let's see what happens for the Falcons, guys. 1st and 10. Atlanta with the football. They only need a field goal to win here. 1st and 10. Atlanta from their own 19-yard line. A shotgun formation. There is the snap. Michael Penix Jr. dropping back. A 4-man rush, buy some time. Wind up and throws. The catch is made. A big 1st down there for Atlanta. And that will move the sticks. Hurry up offense with 24 seconds left to go. No timeout going to be called right now. That last catch was made there by Darnell Mooney. A gain of 25 brings up a 1st and 10. Here is the snap with 17 seconds left to go. That stops the clock. Why would you not call a timeout? They should have called a timeout. Now they have 12 seconds left to go. They do only need 20 yards here to get the walk-off field goal. Raheem Morris, what are you going to do, head coach? Potatoes, says Henry Burgos. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Potatoes. 2nd down and 10 coming up, guys. If you don't know that, I'm sad. I hope you guys know what that is. Rookie mistake, says Dumb Loser 9. I hate saying that name out loud, bro. Here we go, 2nd down and 10 from the 44-yard line. Michael Penix Jr. takes the snap. Will wind up and fire. No flag on the play for DPI. Stops the clock, incomplete with 7 seconds left to go. 3rd down and 10 coming up. They just need one 20-yard play. They just need one 20-yard play to win this game. 120-yard play. Fubar, says Michael Hutchinson. If you don't know where Fubar is from, again, I am sad. I love Steven Spielberg, man. I love Tom Hanks. Not the point here. 3rd down and 10 coming up from the 44-yard line. Atlanta Falcons with the football here. Timeout going to be called there by Atlanta. Second timeout of the half going to be called right there by Atlanta. The score is all tied up 24-24. The Wizard of Oz, son, says Mike. Atlanta coach needs to be fired. It's his first year in, Albert. It's his first year here. It was just as Aura predicted, overtime. 3rd down and 10 coming up right now. A 3rd down and 10. 24-24. We are about to hit hour 11 right now in 10 minutes. He didn't call a timeout. He sure did, Albert. That's why Atlanta has 1 timeout left. We got a shotgun formation. 3rd down and 10 coming up. Waiting for the snap right here. And this time, there is the step across the line. A flag on the play will end up being a neutral zone infraction against the Atlanta Falcons. Against the Washington Commanders, excuse me. This will be a 5-yard penalty. This will bring up a 3rd down and 5, so a 5-yard assistance there. Flag on the play. 3rd down and 5 coming up. Thank you, JT. Appreciate that, sir. So a flag on the Washington Commanders for the neutral zone infraction brings up a 3rd down and 5. This puts Atlanta at their own 49-yard line. They really only need about 11 or 12 yards on this one play, a quick timeout, and a field goal to win this game. Shotgun formation for Atlanta. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Here comes the blitz. Michael Penix Jr. in trouble. Penix will wind up and throw. Incomplete pass, but a flag on the play here. Oh my goodness, this might be a DPI. Let's find out what the officials have to say now. Officials got to sort this one out. This would be very close to field goal range, guys. This looks like it might be a holding. DPI against the Washington Commanders defense. This will be a penalty, spot foul. Oh my gosh, up to the Washington 35-yard line, and a 1st down here for the Atlanta Falcons. 1st down Atlanta with 2 seconds left to go. And Atlanta will get the chance at a walk-off field goal here, guys. 2 seconds left to go. Defensive pass interference. Defensive pass interference. Here comes the game-winning field goal. 56 yards from the right hash. 56 yards from the right hash, ladies and gentlemen. This will be to win the game. Atlanta Falcons. Here we go. Big pressure here. Let's see what happens. 56-yard would be his career best. Here's the snap. There is the hold. There is the kick. The kick is up, and it looks straight, but it is short. The kick is no good. No good. And the score will be 24-24, end of regulation. 24-24, end of regulation. All right, guys. That takes us to overtime. We are going to get overtime in this game. Yes, sir, says Kool-Aid Man. Thank the Lord, says Commando. Of course, it's overtime on the one day that I'm doing a triple header. Oh, here we go. It's okay. It'll be over soon. End of the 4th. That was a lot to ask out of the kicker, says Bop It. Get down to the ground, says Vibe. How short was he? Honestly, less than 5 yards, Shane. Honestly, less than 5 yards, Shane. All right, guys, good game. Question mark, says Steven. No coaches challenges here. First team to score the touchdown will win this game, guys. First team to score this touchdown will win this game. Let's see what's going on here. All right, guys. Atlanta versus Washington. Let's see what happens here. Atlanta versus Washington. We do get a coin toss. And we are going to get a kickoff here. Man. Okay. All right, guys. So overtime, field goal is no good. The 56-yard field goal was no good. And now we got a coin toss coming back out of this commercial break. Let's see. At this point, a tie is a win. Commanders would clinch a playoff. Atlanta Falcons gonna play defense to start here. Washington Commanders with the football now. Commanders win the coin toss. Commanders get the football. A touchdown will win. A field goal will not. Allen checking in saying, hey, Mario, I didn't hear no bell. Let's get back up and win for Mick, says Allen Hay. I didn't hear no bell, says Allen Hay. All right, bro. You're right, dude. You're right. We're not done yet. Let's get back up on our feet. Oh, man. Here we go. Get myself back into it, man. We are definitely running out of gas. It is overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Over 2,000 people watching this live stream. The Washington Commanders win the coin toss. Washington Commanders will get the football. Washington Commanders will get the football. The Atlanta Falcons will be playing defense. I got this, Courtney. You are absolutely right. I got this, Brandy. You are absolutely right. Let's go, guys. Here we go. So now with overtime here. You guys understand what is up right now. You guys understand what is at stake, don't you? You guys understand what is at stake. The Washington Commanders, with a tie or a win, will clinch right now to get into the playoffs. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are currently ahead in the NFC playoff picture. The Atlanta Falcons need this win to get back up on top into that number 4 spot. The way it looks right now in the NFC playoff picture, it is not over, guys. The Washington Commanders can still be eliminated. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers can still be eliminated out of the playoffs, and the Atlanta Falcons can still get this spot. We don't know what's going to happen with this number 1 spot unless the Commanders win or draw today. Commanders win or draw will solidify that playoff spot for them. Now, the Buccaneers, it's not settled, and the Rams, it's not settled either. We will have to wait until Week 18 to get the final pictures there. On the other side in the AFC, this has all been taken care of right now. Still have one more week to sift through. Anyways, guys, we are in this spot right now. Overtime action. Washington Commanders about to get the football. The next game for Washington, should they drop this game, will be against the Dallas Cowboys next week. Either way, win or lose, Commanders will be playing their final game of the season against Dallas. They did just get the kick right now. Washington going to let this football go through the back of the end zone. Touchback to start this final drive, guys. Here we go. All right, guys, 1st and 10 coming up. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Washington Commanders, who have the football now. Can they score on this drive? Shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap. Jayden Daniels from the 30. Flag to open up here. False start. Gonna back up the Washington Commanders. 1st down and 15 coming up. Guys, who will win this game? All right, guys. Who will win this game? Will it be the Falcons or will it be the Commanders? 1st and 15 from the 25. Jayden Daniels takes the snap. Jayden Daniels will scramble. He gets up to the 31 before going down. Call that a gain of about 7. 2nd down and 8 coming up for Washington. Washington with the football. 9:40 left to go in overtime. Are Bucks fans, any Bucks fans in here? Asking Sam. Guys, 1st and 10. imminent. 2nd down and 8 coming up right now for Washington with 9:30 left to go in overtime. A pro set formation from the 32-yard line. Jayden Daniels waiting to take the snap as Jeremy McNichols is the man in motion. Winds up and throws. The catch is made there by Zach Ertz. A gain of 10 yards and a 1st down for Washington. 1st down, Commanders. 1st and 10 coming up to the 42. Commanders with the football at the 42-yard line. Washington on the march right now, still shy of midfield. 9 minutes left to go in overtime, guys. Let's effing go. So far today, 4 receptions, good for 66 yards for the tight end. Here we go, 1st and 10. 42-yard line, waiting for the snap right now. Jayden Daniels takes the snap. Will keep that football on the designed quarterback run up to the 49-yard line. A gain of 7, 2nd down and 3. 2nd down coming up for the Washington Commanders. Jeopardy theme playing in my head, says Brandy. So a 2nd down and 3 coming up after the 7-yard gain for Jayden Daniels around the left-hand side. Shotgun formation, trips to the right. Jayden Daniels waiting for the snap right now. Shotgun formation. There it is, a handoff. This time, Brian Robinson will gain just a yard on 2nd and 3, 3rd down and 2. Steven saying, I'm a Bucs fan. Thanks for checking in, Steven. 3rd down and 2 coming up. Victor's Brawl Vids covering his eyes right now. 3rd down. Can they pick it up? Washington, a 3rd down and 2 from the 50-yard line. Touchdown wins, guys. Touchdown will win. Motion on the field. This time it's Luke McCaffrey trying to be the eye candy. Pressure coming in. Jayden Daniels will scramble. Jayden will pick up the 1st down and then some. Up to the 35-yard line. A big 1st down. Washington Commanders. A gain of 16 yards up to the 34. Washington on the gain. Here we go. 1st down coming up for the Commanders. How far can they go? Can they score a touchdown here, guys? Let's effing go, CMC. See you later. How many sacks should Atlanta have? Should and do very different things. Here we go. 1st and 10, shotgun formation from the 34-yard line. Motion on the field. There is the snap. Winds up and throws a rocket. Zach Ertz makes the catch at the 30-yard line. 2nd down and 6 from the 30 coming up. 2nd down and 6 from the 30. 6:40 left to go. Can vocal cords cramp up, dude? Honestly, yeah, they can. It happens to me literally all the time. Here we go, guys. We got another play coming up right now. A 2nd down and 6 after the catch for 4 yards from the 30-yard line. Jayden Daniels takes the snap, drops back. Daniels will look left and throw left. Catch is made by Rodriguez, who hurdles going out of bounds on that play. That takes us to the 18-yard line, and the Washington Commanders are inside the red zone. 1st down. 1st and 10 to the Atlanta Falcons 18-yard line. It looks like the Commanders might punch this one in after all, ladies and gentlemen. A touchdown here would be a game winner for either team. 2nd down. 1st and 10 coming up. 1st and 10 coming up, pro set formation. Washington with the football at the 18-yard line. Motion on the field. There's the snap. A look to the right, a throw to the right. The catch is made. Up inside the 15, down at the 14 goes Brian Robinson. A gain of 4, 2nd down and 6 coming up. 2nd down. 2nd down and 6 coming up here for the Washington Commanders. The football to the 14-yard line of the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta has better funeral homes, says Reggio. Uh-oh. Here we go. 2nd down and 6 and a shotgun formation. Brian Robinson to the right. There is the snap. Brian Robinson throwing up a block for Jayden Daniels, and this will break forward for a gain of about 6 right there. This brings up another Commanders 1st down. Guys, 1st and goal. First and goal coming up here for the Washington Commanders. Down at the 8-yard line on this play. Can Washington seal the deal? Second down and 8. Can Washington seal the deal? First and goal with 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in overtime. Empty backfield. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right, 5 wide. There is the snap, and Daniels will scramble to the left. He is met immediately by a wall of Falcons defenders. No gain right there. This brings up a second down and goal. Football to the 8-yard line. So no gain. Second down and 8. Second and goal from the 8-yard line. I see you, Sheila, saying defense rise up. Falcons fans, are you still out there? Commanders fans, are you still out there? Second down and goal coming up for Washington. Football to the 8-yard line. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Jayden Daniels doing this right here. Not sure what that means. There is the snap. Daniels dropping back. Pump fakes. Will scramble. He hangs on to it inside the 5, inside the 3, down at the 2. Third down and goal from the 2-yard line. Okay, guys, third and goal from the 2. All they need is 2 yards to win this game. What do? Do you hand it off to Marshawn Lynch? Or do you let Russell Wilson throw the football? Third down and 2 coming up right now. Obviously, we've got Commanders out here on the field. Third down and 2. Jayden Daniels, Washington Commanders. What do they dial up on this play right here? Heart meds, please, says Mike. For all of the marbles, guys. Third down and 2. Timeout going to be called there by Dan Quinn. First timeout in overtime taken right now. Okay, guys. Let's see what happens. Quit playing, Mario, says Zoom Station. Timeout going to be called right there with 2:45 remaining in this football game. We are in overtime, and the entire time, the Washington Commanders have had the football in overtime. Marcus Mariota having some words right there with Jayden Daniels. What do you have to say to Jayden Daniels, Mariota? Come on, bro. Here we go. Washington Commanders have the football. It'll be a third down and 2 with 2:45 remaining when we come back from the timeout that we are currently in. CMC later saying punch it in. Lawrence asking for the drum roll, please, ladies and gentlemen. A third and goal coming up right now. A third down and goal coming up for Washington. A shotgun formation here. 2:45. Motion on the field. Here is the snap dropping back. There's the shot. Fires. Catch. Touchdown. Zach Ertz. Touchdown. Washington Commanders. The Commanders circle it, guys. This will be the final score here on that touchdown. Touchdown Commanders as they punch their ticket into the playoffs. Atlanta Falcons fans, I am sorry for your loss today. Commanders fans, congratulations on the win there. No need to review. Zach Ertz made the grab. That football never touches the ground. 100% a catch. Final in overtime. The score, 30, Washington. Falcons, 24. So now, do you guys know what that means? That means Week 18 will be a $300 cash prize. And I will have all of those rules broken down for you guys come tomorrow. $300 cash prize for Week 18, guys. This is ballooning, and this is pretty crazy. Anyways, thank you guys. Appreciate that $2 super chat from My Trigger, that $5 super chat, My Trigger, thank you. Guys, if this was your first time watching Football Nation, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been live since 11:30 a.m. I'm going to go ahead and step away for the rest of the day. Here is the playoff picture, guys. It has been an absolute pleasure covering this game for you guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm going to go get a good night's sleep. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night. Y'all take care.